I hope you all had a lovely day today. Thank you for the reminder, but I'm already streaming to the Discord. I'm so good about it. I am not sharing my game, though, so I'll do that. I went to a museum today. It was fun. And I ate a really good sandwich. Let's go. It was like a movie history museum. I'm sorry, Ori. I wanted to start earlier, but I had things to do. Test Tiger, thank you for all those gifted. Appreciate you. I'm sorry, gamer. You kill me. You end my life personally. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to play more Monster Hunter. I didn't know that you were asleep. I kind of just assumed that you're awake at late times. Yes, I got the heat-resistant armor. Or the cold-resistant armor. Let's go. I need to use hot mist so that my mons will not be cold. Vixen, why stream so late? I'm sorry. It's either stream late or no stream today. These are our options. Yeah. Story, plot, progression, whatever. Yeah. Everybody be quiet. I'm going to the forest. We're gonna find some icy friends. Look at these guys. Oh, it's like a fruit. I was convinced this was a child laying face down in the snow, and I was concerned for a second.
Hello, fucker.
Hi.
Fucker.
There's no reason to be hostile.
I love you, fucker.
No.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine?
I'm just gonna... no, it's fine. I'm just gonna stay up like an extra hour. Alright? I'm allowed an hour.
Okay.
Okay? Hi, I love this game. I love you. I streamed for like 6 hours, and like my entire chat heard me like 6 times. I was like, man, I hope Vixen just gets on so I can raid out there, and then I can watch Monster Hunter. I'm done playing my game. I want to watch Monster Hunter. And everyone was like, we know you'd rather be watching Vixen play Monster Hunter, Ori. Thanks so much. And I was like, and then it was like finally like 11 p.m. where we are, and it's like, well, you know, I guess it's not happening. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I am mic put away, headphones put away, I am tucked in, I have a little heat pad on me, and then I look at my phone, and I see, Vixen VTuber just went live, and I was like, are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. I had other things to do today.
I'm sure they were great. I'm sure they're fantastic things. It's fine. I can be here. I can be awake.
You're here right now.
I'm here right now. I love this game so much. Can you stop watching it on the stream?
Yeah. I'll pull up the official one.
The non-slight flag version. Thanks so much.
A royal monster.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Let's not bother him.
Kill him.
No, I don't do killing.
Okay, befriend him.
You can't befriend. You can only kill. But if they attack me first, then it's, you know. Hi, Jello.
Hello.
Hello?
Playing the wrong game then. Hello.
Hello. Oh, God. It's proceeding without me. Hold on. I'm trying to put Jello on my head. Jesus Christ. I didn't see what kind of attacks they were doing. Oh, well.
I feel terrible today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't fall asleep until 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I saw you saying that.
Yep.
That's some insomnia, gamer.
Yep.
Can you stick to my head, please? What is wrong with you? There you
I
go.
went to bed at 1. The audacity of my body to be like, wham, I have a headache. Why is that, body? Was there
Could it
something
be
you've done?
that we didn't sleep?
I guess it's on me since I was up all night working. Oh no, I actually finished working yesterday. And then I went to bed at an earlier time than normal as a reward. And you went,
I'm sorry.
It's painful. Trust me, we're normally on like the deep night schedule because of like the horrific insomnia that's like no sleep till 10 a.m. And we're like, dang, all right. And for once, we've like been on like a solid like 8 a.m. schedule for a week now.
And then I start streaming late.
And then you start streaming late, and I'm about to fuck it up by a few hours, but it's fine. I want to wake up a few hours later anyway.
I'm not mad that these shark guys are attacking me because that's what my new weapons were gonna be made out of. So it's probably good to have more materials. I don't like attacking them first. It feels really mean. Now that he's got ice on, he's like I think he's speed. So we gotta switch to a speedy bobeedy. We're gonna be speedy together. Well, you shouldn't have done that. You should have done speed, like I was doing. You gotta listen to me. There you go. No.
You should have done speed like I was doing, Victor.
Victor, you can't be telling people that.
Ymir.
You can't be just telling people to do speed like you.
Like me. Just like me.
Just like you.
I learned it from watching you. Speed.
Speed?
Oh yeah, I was up late with Vixen doing speed on stream.
On stream.
On stream, always choosing to do speed.
Wait.
Yes?
Yeah.
He's speed type, which means I should be doing technical.
Yeah.
nothing gets past this deer.
I see the rock, paper, scissors a power triangle here is treating you well.
I'm so good at video games.
Vixen 3 generations into Pokemon being like, wait, is grass super effective on water?
Not that matchup, but there are some that still elude me.
Yeah, some are weird.
I forget what the weaknesses and strength of
what?
ground type are consistently.
Ground and rock are weird.
Ground
Poison's
type are weird, man.
I did not know what they wanted me to press there. It's poison that gets me every time.
Poison, yeah. Poison gets me every fucking
I
time.
never
only thing I
remember what the
remember-
hell.
Like ground, I think.
Yeah, ground.
Ground and psychic.
But insane.
Is that it?
In psychic? Really?
That's it. What do you
No,
mean?
I thought poison was good against grass.
Wait, no. Yes. What does that have to do with what I just said?
I thought we were talking about what poison was good against.
Is weak
No,
against.
we're weak.
Oh,
to.
weak. Shit.
I mean, here's a helpful hint. The gyms in the first 2 generations are in order of the gym that follows each gym is super effective on it. So rock is weak to water, water's weak to electric. And electric and grass doesn't quite follow the pattern, but grass does resist electricity.
My man puffed up just to die.
I was about to say, I like watching this man inflate himself just to next frame fucking
Next
on his back
frame.
dead.
No in between. Just instantly dead. I had such a good time watching you play this, Ori. This game's so fun.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this game. I actually do agree with Vixen. I'm not really a huge fan that I have to kill everything in this game and just like steal their eggs. But like I otherwise enjoyed a lot of the monster designs and like had fun with the RPG mechanics of it.
I like walking around.
There's
my
a lot
little
of good
guy.
exploring.
I like this guy that you're on right now.
Isn't
This
he
is my second
cute?
favorite guy.
This is a cute one. Oh wow! Oh,
he's
look at
cute.
that face.
You
That's bad.
you two feel like industry plants. Has anyone ever told you that? Like you react the same way to everything.
I've been told I'm like a mom before.
By me, yeah. I told you that.
yeah.
I feel like,
Like-
I don't know if industry plants my word, but I've been feeling like at least this last 6 months like a child instilled with wonder of things for the first time. So like I haven't found anything bad or good enough yet for everything not to be like, wow, that was
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
You didn't experience that.
You guys, you talk like people in video game commercials about video games. Like, oh, look at that! Whoa, I can jump so high! I love it. I love playing this with you. Right now, we're connecting. Like, you sound scripted.
No, we're real. We're
Real
not.
stupid.
We're now just written by a commercial writer in a room. We promise.
Could a commercial writer say this?
Hello, everyone. We're doing speed on screen.
Speed. Man, my favorite part of this game is the really intuitive design of double jump.
I love using game mechanics to proceed in the rich story.
Okay.
In this game, I think you'll notice that you can use different monsters to finish different tasks, giving them all a unique use in your team.
Vixen, have
Chat.
you used the damage triangle?
Chat, are you guys listening to this? It's not just me, right? Is anyone else here real?
Motherfucker right there isn't real.
That motherfucker right there is not real.
You know, maybe we talk slightly like weird video game plants because like we both sat in a room with only each other and shitty video
And
games
video
for
games?
like 6 years.
I think you're reversing the symptoms and the cause there. I think you are the kind of people who were able to do that, and the kind of people who are able to entertain themselves in a room for like 6 years are the kind of people who'd be like, "Wow, look at that!" to everything, because it's,
Yeah, you're
if
right.
anything,
Yeah.
Sometimes I get like really excited when like I notice like a new like slight like paint chipping in our wall. I'm like,
Oh my
that's
God.
new.
That's the
Yeah.
saddest shit I've ever heard in my life. Also, why the fuck were they like, hey, look, it's the snow area, and suddenly we're in a jungle with fucking baboons? I'm mad.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're actually like not in the area I consider the snow area of this game yet, despite them trying to gaslight you that this is the snow area.
What the fuck? Hey guys, there's no need for violence. I'm just here to get this chest.
Yeah, I'm
There's-
just getting all these mushrooms and your energy drink.
There's no
Leave
need.
it.
There's no need.
did you look at the horse game I sent you?
Which one?
The one I sent you. A horse game.
The horse game.
Send a link.
Oh yeah. I already I gave to this Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, horse game. These baboons want a piece of me, but they can't have any.
Hey,
They can't have.
Can I plug something on your chat?
Sure.
Hey guys, rap with me, kids. I finished.
Yo.
I finished a 75-minute video, and it's on my Patreon because I haven't wanted to bother trying to get it on YouTube yet. And the people are raving; they really like it. There's 109 comments on it. That's a lot for Patreon. You should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Oh,
on
let's
there.
go.
And there's an extra hour-long video about me and Amy talking about our favorites. That's on there. And I was supposed to upload the other stuff today, but I woke up at 4:30 and I feel like shit, so I didn't.
Wow, you guys! I've never watched this video, but it sure sounds
good.
really good. You guys should also go to Jello's Patreon.
You should
Jello's
go
been
to
fucking
Patreon.
working hard on it. That's a true fact about that video. Jello's been working fucking hard on it for like a million ass years. Yeah.
This is when you want industry plants in your chat. Hype up your Patreon.
Already watched it, baby. Lily's the realist.
Look. Oh, look.
Did you like it?
Very good. Can recommend.
Yeah.
Nice.
What would you say your favorite feature in the video was?
Long
Are you quizzing
Doesn't
Lily
matter.
right now?
feature in the video?
What's your favorite feature of the video? Perhaps the pause button?
Yeah.
Perhaps the play button?
Accoutrement?
Accoutrement?
I like
I don't even know
using
what that means.
HDMI screen to watch video on patreon.com.
Oh, yes. That is a very good feature. You could get HDMI cables at Walmart.
And various accoutrements.
You can only get Jello's video on Patreon.
Myth, you're like if they took the ukulele music from Kickstarter videos and made it a person.
Oh my god, that's so right. That's really
Sure.
good.
Thank you.
Who said that one? I need to keep an eye on you.
Sugar Keel.
That's some,
Oh, we
that's some-
love
I got
sugar.
some simile competition right there.
It's good. Oh, some sort of creature.
Sugar. Yes,
Well, he says-
please. Accurate depictions of myth and Ori.
He says my favorite feature is the like and subscribe button, and I can't help but agree, especially on Jello's Patreon.
Especially there.
Can you like a video on Patreon?
I
You
don't
can
know.
actually, yeah.
Oh. How
Take
about
it
that?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
There's just something called Dragonite in here.
I saw you say dragon. I did like a triple take. I was like, Dragonite?
Dragonite?
Yeah, Dragonites on your phone?
These baboons are so pink.
They're very pink and they're very much in my way.
Shit, HK, you're right. We mean like and subscribe because we're wolves.
Actually, that's pretty good. We should trade.
no, that's awesome.
That's actually pretty good.
we're-
I'm writing that one down.
We're gonna use that one now.
Like and subscribe
Oh.
instead of like and
All right.
subscribe.
So
Yeah.
when I was like, they're going for lichen clearly, and what I heard in my head was lichen, like the sort of moss-adjacent plant that grows in trees, and I was like, I understand that's forest related, but is that really enough to make it like a wolf thing?
What the hell is this thing?
Yeah.
It's an ugly little thing. I don't like
Ew.
it. Kill it.
It looks like a Trails one-off boss.
Why does it look like that?
That's how Vixen talked the first time we met in person, actually.
Yeah.
Damn.
You came into my studio room and I was like, "Why are you so fucking tall? Get out of here."
I can attest that was the moss.
Okay, it's doing speed attacks, and the bugs are doing technical attacks.
It's giving speed attacks.
Hey Vixen, for the audience, could you tell me what you would do if a monster was hitting you with a speed attack?
Statistically die.
Fuck, damn. Well, alright.
I mean, think about it.
Gonna have to clip that one for the children.
Personally, I think no, I can't say that. That's probably too dark a joke.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Make a speed joke.
You
Yeah,
can
well-
say anything on Vixen streams. I've been doing it for years.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
just as I can say anything, I was gonna say the quickest way to kill a speed monster is to cut their speed with something else more deadly.
Yeah.
Fuck that, Maury.
You know, gun to my head, if you were like, here's a bunch of drug names in a fun BuzzFeed drug quiz.
Mm.
What manner do most drugs exist in? Like, what is this? Is it a powder? Is it a liquid? Is it injected? Is it a pill? I don't know if I'd get any of them, to be honest.
I think I could get like
I
a
know.
fourth.
Cocaine is a powder, I know that, or like a little
Yeah.
crumbly rock. And ecstasy is usually in pills, or like paper that you put.
I
under
thought
your
that
tongue.
was powder, honestly. So.
He's
Oh,
pissed.
isn't one of the psychedelic ones? Isn't that like paper? I don't understand what drug format is paper.
Yeah, those is
Like,
all
I've
pretty
seen
tough.
those in the-
LSD, I think.
Yeah,
LSD?
I've seen those in the movies.
Oh, we've all been inflicted with power seal.
This happens.
I like how Vixen had a creature named Snowball doing speed.
Snowball's my
Oh, wow.
boy.
What when
My boy.
Snowball does speed? Why do you
Boy
think we
Snowball.
call him Snowball?
I can't imagine why Vixen doesn't have their friends on CCC streams.
Listen,
Me neither. Anyway, what form do you guys think opium takes?
Opium.
I thought that was a liquid.
Let's muse openly.
Opium is most drugs are from poppies. But opium, you know, I hear opium and I think either you can smoke it in an opium den, or which one is the spoon with the lighter underneath it in
I
like
thought
a
that
public
was-
bathroom?
Crack.
Yeah, that's crack cocaine.
That's cocaine.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's crack cocaine, which is like a shittier version of cocaine, I believe.
Yeah, so
think-
you smoke it out of a crack pipe.
Yeah, it's like what they refer to as like I think it's like poor man's cocaine, because like cocaine is like I'm a big businessman drug, and crack is like the shittier version.
Oh, if you mean like a metal spoon, that's heroin, isn't it?
What did you think
Oh,
I
yeah.
meant?
Not like a crack pipe spoon.
I said a spoon.
I thought you did both out of a spoon.
Y'all
Well,
never
the-
watch Breaking Bad? No, I don't watch TV.
I actually did watch Breaking Bad, and that's making me think I should know more about this.
I think I watch TV like some kind of cuck.
Well, Breaking Bad is meth, isn't it?
He make you a cuck. What is
Breaking-
the TV watching cucking you from?
You're just sitting there on a couch. Sounds like cuck behavior to me.
It's that don't engage with her right now, you two. Come on, you're being baited.
You know who else sits on couches?
Who, Mithril?
Cocks.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get distracted. What is the drug that goes in the metal spoon?
Yeah. We guys were getting
Sorry,
distracted.
sorry. Back to heroin.
Back to heroin.
I need a
Much
big
better than
titty
the
got.
chair.
I need a big titty gotcha. You have to sit on me. No, you don't. You need universal basic income and health care. Don't get
Healthcare.
distracted.
I was about to say.
Don't get distracted.
What is the drug in the spoon?
Heroin.
Spoon drug. What's a spoon
It's
drug?
It's heroin. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, it's
Well, it
heroin.
depends on the size of the spoon. If it's a really small spoon, it's cocaine.
Which drug is which?
Drug is it?
I don't. Come on. There should be some common like health class looking fucking pictures of just like all the drugs lined up.
Chad is roasting Jello for like putting himself on a list. But guys, if somebody has to Google like
What a
which drug do I
looks
put
like.
in the spoon, they're probably not putting the drug in
In
the
the
spoon.
spoon.
That almost
Which-
seems like an innocence. Yeah.
Who do you think is going, like, you think the FBI is like this guy in Canada just Googled which drug is which? I think we got someone.
Get him.
Get him.
Rare den. Let me in.
All right,
We're dead.
mushrooms are mushrooms. I knew that one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you smoke those.
I don't think you smoke those. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is what I thought. So, cocaine is the powder. Crack is cocaine that comes in a slightly bigger rock format. I assume a crack pipe is called a crack pipe because it's used to engage with crack. It's not.
Yes.
Crack is not named after
I'm engaging
a
with the
pipe.
crack.
They're actually just really shitty pipes. That's why they're called crack pipes.
Shut up.
They're always
Weed is the best drug because you can eat it as a brownie.
Fact.
Yeah, that's.
Fact.
I mean, you can do that with cocaine too. I think, but it probably
What?
and mushrooms.
Yeah, although you just got chill shrooms in the game. Those sound pretty good.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of these drugs, like if you put them in your digestive system, yeah, some of it would get absorbed. Yeah, okay. LSD is tablets and blotting paper. Ecstasy is pills. I knew that. Do people still do PCP?
What? I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure somebody does.
What is PCP?
It's a type
Isn't
of
that the
typing.
pipe? Yeah, I was gonna say, pipe.
Beat you to that one.
PVC.
Someone's saying, "I'm sorry, Ori. Can we go back to that?" I honestly don't even know what you're referencing. I don't know what you're telling me to go back to. The words fly out of my mouth and they leave my brain.
Do you think that person was honestly just like, I just got into chat and I bet Ori just said some wild shit and they're just gambling?
Gambling.
You're
Ori,
just gambling.
what were you just fucking talking about?
Fucking talk. Oh, eating crack? I mean, no, guys, I don't eat crack.
That was like a huge, that was a joke that was really successful genre joke when I was in like 7th grade, was saying
Eating
like
crack?
I'm about to blank some drug, but you'd use like obviously the
shit.
wrong verb. So like I'm about to smoke some beer. You guys want to smoke some beer with me? That did
Word.
numbers in middle school.
Yeah.
That did numbers.
I think I do numbers now.
I think you could bring it
I
back.
think it's pretty funny. I chuckled at that.
Oh, I don't know what this guy's weak to. I'll just use sword.
I mean, if I'm recalling correctly, I think this guy's power, so he should be weak to speed.
No, he's doing speed attacks.
He's doing speed. Oh, he's one of those speedsters.
And he is not weak to sword. I gotta try something else. How about Bone Gun Lance?
Bone
Gun
Gun
Lance.
Lance is my favorite SAO character.
You know who my favorite SAO character was? The fucking guy in the first episode. And I was like, oh man, no, not him, the other one. And I was like, if it's him and Kirito just fucking hanging out, that's gonna be great. And then they were like, all right, we're leaving him behind. And I'm like, well, fuck
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I was so upset he
Me
made some.
too,
I
me
watched
too.
I watched Gold
I
of
did the
Falcon
same
for the
reaction.
first time recently, and I was like, oh, this guy's fucking great. I'm glad he's got a friend. And then they were like, I'm leaving the friend, and I was like, why?
Why?
Do you guys? I'm gonna read out an interaction I had with Flair the other night. that I was just
Okay.
reminded of.
Nice.
Scrolling up. So Flair has this Fujoshi best friend, and Flair will occasionally mention their opinions on stuff, and I'll be like, "Ugh." And then Flair will be like, she's upset that you hate that opinion. And I was like, why are you doing this? You know you're So Flair screen caps from her phone, from her friend, a picture of the two guys from Link Click. Born to be in love, forced to be made in China, which I assume the implication is they can't be in love because it's tough to be gay in Chinese media. And say, I have a meme for Jello, pass it on. So I responded, eye roll emoji. Liu Guang treats Jianxi like absolute dog shit, and not in a kink way. Flair, I assure you that does not deter her from the yaoi. Screen cap of their stuff. Friend. Wait, I haven't gotten far enough in the manhwa or the anime to see that. No, that does not deter me. And Flair goes, "What? Why are you sending me ship memes for a series you haven't completed?" And I go, "What do you mean?" Like, wait, what do you mean? It's like right away. No one treats him well. They're all bitches to the main guy. It sucks. Why are you... And I go, wait, Flair, Fujoshis don't ship boys based on the content of the series. They ship boys based on being two twinks standing next to each other in fan art. Flair goes, yeah, I should never side with Vixen ever again when you two have a dispute.
What the
because
fuck?
Because I have a Vixen who is tormenting me in much the same way.
Hold on. I determine all my ships based on compatibility and chemistry.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Tell me a time that I have vehemently shipped something just because they're two boys.
It's not that you actively ship stuff, but you will dive into stuff where that's so obviously not relevant and not going to happen and be like, I watch shit for this stuff. And it's like, that's Fujoshi behavior. That's the same thing. Spending hours engaging with media where it's clear they're not going to get together or barely even talk, but you're like, but these two boys, and they're the shape I like, and they're next to each other.
But
That's
the dynamic.
you do all
When's the last time I did that?
I don't... It's never a thing I know about, Vixen. You're always like...
It sounds like you don't have any evidence.
No. You'll be like, I was watching fucking Taco Fighters 16. I'll be like, what is that? And you'll be like, there's a... And I'll be like, that sounds irrelevant and terrible. And you'll be like, well, it's like this thing, and here's what happens in the plot. I'm like, okay. And then you'll be like, and there's a boy. And I'm like, okay, there it is. All right, great. There's a boy.
Wow, my favorite thing about this stream is you can find riveting conversations about what warrants making someone a Fujishi.
Fuck.
Fujoshi.
Fujuki.
Nope.
Fujoshi.
There you go. Thank you for the bits,
I got
Lily.
there.
It's okay. This is a word you don't need to know. Not
I
knowing
just-
this word is probably good.
I just called it yaoi girls back in my day.
Prove that I have done that recently. You can't.
What do you mean prove? Why are you doing the thing that like alt-right people do on Twitter when they're like, oh no, I bet you can't think of an example, and it's like, you know you're lying and I know you're lying. Why are we doing a little dance?
Why do you always have to compare me to the worst fucking people?
This is brutal out here tonight.
Look,
Joe's it's okay.
it gets
Joe's
the-
coming for us all.
It gets the point across, okay? Like, you understand what I mean, right? That's the real goal of the comparison.
I feel like what we do next here, order in the court, is Vixen, can you please name 3 male ships you have, and we can determine if they're relevant?
You are not helping. Oh, you don't want to do this to them.
Yeah,
I thought I was
I can
helping.
do that. I can do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is Vixen's chance to prove innocence, genuinely.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Vash and Wolfwood from Trigun.
Valid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it better as a full poly, but like, it's a good ship.
It's a good ship.
there.
I approved. Next.
Matt and Ty from Digimon.
No. How is that one you call a good one?
It's a good one.
I see it, and I like it.
What do you mean you see it? What do
see
you
it.
see?
It's a dynamic.
Well, like, all right, Jello, look at us.
These are
Look-
these
I
are
wa-
characters
we're-
that interact in a
Okay,
way where they have a unified dynamic.
listen. They just released a 5-minute anime short for like to cap off the adventure canon, all right? And it's Matt and Ty in a fucking car, and they're talking about like, oh, you need to learn English, Ty, because like English is going to be really useful. And Ty's like, well, I don't know English, but I learned French specifically so I can talk to you and your grandfather. And I'm just like, gay ass fucking
Yeah, that's
something you do for your boyfriend. You don't learn
French.
Yeah, because Matt's half French.
Since when?
Since always.
forever.
It's always.
Yeah, his mom's white.
Also,
That
this isn't
that
just a
didn't come up
response to
one
Vixen's
time in the first series.
Yes, it did.
Give me an episode.
I don't know the specific episode, but his mom is white, okay? And his parents are divorced, right? And his white mom has a white ass name and takes care of TK. And then in the second season, they go overseas to France and they meet Matt's grandparents, his mother's parents.
Okay.
And Ty learns French to talk to Matt's grandpa. You do that for just
So,
like a random friend's grandpa? No, that's your boyfriend.
So just real quick, Your Honor, for the court. So when I said that doesn't happen in the first series, your defense is in the second series.
She was always French. They just didn't introduce her parents until season 2.
I would like to say that Vixen pre-submitted this evidence to the court that they did hold hands while they got shot with arrows of hope and love.
That's true. They did hold hands while they got shot with arrows of hopes and love, Jello.
All right.
What do you have to say to the court?
All right, I'll take the wig off of what this is. They're two boys that yell at each other occasionally, and they're the main two boys in a show Vixen watched as a child.
Yeah.
That's why you ship them.
I like when boys yell at each other.
I know that's not a, yes, that's a Fujoshi thing to do because it's not a relationship. It's not a base for a relationship. It's just two small wasted bitches interacting with each other. A la two small wasted bitches standing next to each other in fan art, and what happens in the canon fucking doesn't matter at all.
Objection. They were shot with love arrows.
Hope and love.
Hope in love.
Mhm.
Two positive emotions.
While holding hands.
Only one of the arrows was love, actually.
Yeah.
Technically.
If we're gonna get specific here.
Yeah. Also, like, look at it. We're Garurumon and Greymon colors.
To make me Greymon, it's not gonna happen.
You look at your colors. You're Greymon. Hope and light. Ah, shit.
And a third one.
You shouldn't have to, I don't even accept Ty and Matt. That's a bad ship in my mind, but okay.
Kazuki and Ojiro from Tribe 9.
That's a way better ship. That
That's a good
that one
ship.
that one
That's
is
a good
way
ship.
better.
Someone got a name. What name did you put in for this little baby? Honda Civic. Wonderful.
Yeah, that rocks.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, it has to be one word. There you go.
I don't fucking
Supposing.
Can you
for
name
the
a
sake of
third
argument-
interaction that they had that was romantic? Yeah, I can. They're Digimon fucking combined together
It is into a very cool Digimon.
into a very cool Digimon.
For the sake of argument, though.
Their
For the sake of
hearts beat as one when they're Digimon combined together.
because they're the two main characters. They're the most marketable two. It has nothing to do with their interactivity or personality as people. They hate
you
each
polling?
other.
Maybe? I'm letting the jury decide.
Chat?
That's
Please vote
so
now.
I will say that's unfair because I do think chat tends to decide with me out of spite since Vixen's the main character.
Chat,
Innocent.
be honest here. Pretend Jello isn't in the room. Do not let this man intimidate you, okay?
I'm just gonna be mean.
Just
to you.
answer with your heart.
For the sake of argument, Vixen, though, could you name a fourth?
Could I name a fourth? Well,
is 3 where we draw the line?
no,
The limit?
no, I'm just thinking about the entire fucking Digimon series for a second. Wow, 50-50. How about
Wow.
that?
50, how about that?
I guess-
There's the part where they get stranded together in a snowy forest, and Ty has to make a little fire to warm Matt back up. It's a sweet little scene because they were just fighting before that.
Oh, they were fighting before that.
Yeah,
But they put that aside to warm up.
to warm up.
That is a cool scene because I mean, in fairness, knowing Ty, he would have let any of the other Digidestined fucking die in that moment.
Except Kari.
No, like only Matt he would have done that for because it's an exclusively romantic thing. I'm trying to help your case. Why are you mad at me?
You're such a fucking bitch. So mean to me. Where's the cat? You. Can you take me back out to the place?
Connecticut.
No,
Kinetic
this
cat.
is the DLC cat. That's not what I'm looking for.
You're looking for Bus Cat.
I'm looking for Bus Cat. Oh, actually, I can make a weapon before I go. Hold on. Where the fuck is the guy? I don't know
I've
this
read-
this
I've-
town yet. There he
I've
is.
read enough Digimon fan fiction to know that Matt and Ty did the fire for the winter scene. That happened.
Listen,
It's real.
it's to be fair, the main two boys in almost every season of Digimon have chemistry. That's just the way that Digimon is written. Except in season 3. In season 3, they were just pals for some reason.
Yo, Forrest bring up Marcus and Thomas.
Marcus and Thomas.
Now that's the ship.
That's the ship. That's the ship.
It's got everything.
No, Vixen. What? That's the way that they write the show. It's just the way it is.
This is two main characters having a dynamic isn't it's not always romantic.
But what if it was?
Oh, this is why you're not right.
Why do I have to cite my fucking sources for a ship? Why can't I just like the idea of two characters loving each other? Thought you loved love, you bitch.
Okay, first of all, like I have like 5 separate objections to that little exchange. First of all, I do love love. You love toxic shit. Like, so don't even come into my house with the oh, I like it when characters hate each other. Like I love it when characters, one of them keeps the other in a cage and they like Chinese water torture the other. I think it's like kind of hot. Just a little bit. And like the way that they're like both a body type I like, and they like yell at each other and have nothing else going on, like fuck awesome, man. Like that's so cool. That's like if two men are at a bus stop, Vixen's like their soulmates. You're allowed to have these ships. The core point I'm arguing is that you have these Fujoshi ships that are Fujoshi ships, derogatory inherently, and they will fuel your interest in something no matter the real quality, because it doesn't matter the real quality. Matt and Ty could be any characters, and as long as they had like an abrasive relationship and were the two focal leading guys, it literally wouldn't matter. They could be anyone, and you could swap one of their gender and you wouldn't give a shit about it anymore. And like that's the issue. I don't care that you like it, but the thing I'm arguing is that you've got the Fujo like I'll allow, like I'm into this thing, and you're arguing that you're not, and I'm saying Matt and Ty is not a ship that's helping your case. The other two I'll give you. Wolfwood and Vash, there's some actual stuff going on there. They're actual companions, and then there's like a tragic, like a death. It's like, oh, it's like a complicated scenario. That's like a good mine for like what could have been. And also Vash is a very loving guy, and Wolfwood actively fucks, so like it's super imaginable.
Yeah.
And Blue Shun and Corpse Husband, Ojiro, are they have something going on. They've got a fraught past and shared trauma, so it's like something going on. Matt and Ty are two kids who are in the same 5th grade class together.
Well, I'm not talking about when they're fucking children. I want them to be shipped as adults in the later
Why?
content.
Why? You don't like any of the later content.
Well, I'm doing the thing that women do, where I fix things. I fix the media I like.
You're a Fujoshi. The fix is that you make it gay when there's nothing there. That this is you're confessing to the point I'm accusing you of. I'm just don't get it twisted. Don't get distracted.
Objection, leading.
It's not leading. Overruled.
Your Honor, they're boyfriends.
Your Honor, they're boyfriends.
They're boyfriends. I mean, I guess.
They're red and blue.
Oh, you know what I recently learned about? What was it called? The 5th? I think you can invoke that.
Yeah, you recently learned about that.
You recently learned about pleading the 5th?
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. Somebody like said something about the 5th, and I was like, I don't know what you're trying to say to me. And then chat, like for like an hour, started teaching me law. It was mind-numbing.
I learned the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift.
But now I know so many more rights that I didn't know I was supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Ori.
I couldn't tell them a single amendment. Everyone was quite upset with me.
You couldn't tell them a single one? Really?
I actually can't do it now even. I definitely looked them up and knew them. At this point, I've just forgotten.
I'm pretty sure. Is the 5th not an amendment? Is it not the 5th Amendment?
I hope so.
Honey. Jesus
I mean, I guess-
Christ.
In fairness, I wouldn't bet my life on that. It could be part of the actual just initial Bill of Rights, but
I thought it was Bill of Rights, and I feel like it's hard to not get the Bill of Rights and the amendments confused. I don't know where they're different.
The amendments are added bullet points to the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. That's what they are.
Why don't we just change the Bill of Rights then?
You can't do that.
The amendments are. We're amending
Why
it.
didn't we? But
Because
what? Okay. Yes, I get it.
What are you doing right now?
I'm trying.
The Bill of Rights
My
is the
bad.
first 10 ones.
The Bill of Rights is the first 10 ones.
Yeah, so they did
and then
the
we have like a
Constitution.
bunch of amendments to fix the first 10 ones. If that's what
No,
the
no,
first
no,
10
no.
ones were so bad, why didn't
So-
we just make
It's
new
not that
ones?
they're
So we have a
bad, they're just adding on.
Then why didn't we just make Bill of Rights extended?
That's what
Extended
amendments
Rights.
are.
Well,
Why
why
are
do
you-
we call it the amendments though? Why not
Do
just
you
Bill
know-
of Rights 2?
Do you know what amendment
know what-
means?
No.
Okay.
When you
well, then
amend
I don't-
something to something else, you add it on.
God, you were
I
just
see.
advocating for Vixen.
I'm doing my best for everyone.
I love you.
Listen, that makes more sense. I still think you should just call it Bill of Rights 2. It'd be less confusing.
You think it would be less confusing? What if they
Yeah.
needed to add like 15 over time?
That's fine. Then
Bill of
you just
Rights-
add.
Bill of Rights
then
3.
you go
How
1,
is-
2, 3, 4. Like you just keep counting.
How is that different than the amendments? The Third
Because-
Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fourth Bill of Rights, the Fifth Bill. That's the
they do
exact.
label
You're
amendments by amendment.
Do they? Oh, they label them all.
So like even
Oh,
like the
what are
further
you-
ones, like the 13th Amendment is the 13th Amendment.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. I don't need to amend that.
Haha!
Gotcha.
I got 'em.
Gotcha.
Got him.
like a little kid mad about something you don't even know what you're mad at.
Just look at my lawyer. I'm so cooked.
You're so good.
Chat, I'm so cooked.
What do you think this VOD is getting titled on YouTube? I don't even know.
doing speed
Oh.
with the amendments.
You know who else is red and blue? Vash and Wolfwood.
What? Wait,
No.
what is that?
Wolfwood is not blue.
Wolfwood's
Wolfwood
not
wears a-
blue.
Wolfwood is blue.
No,
No.
he's not. What are
He
you
is blue.
talking
Look at
about?
Wolfwood.
What are you on about?
God, it's so hard being the only person in this room that's consistently right about stuff.
Wolfwood
All
is not
right.
blue.
Blue.
Shading. That is shading. This man is wearing black.
He
with
wears
hair
black, and he has black hair.
This is blue. This
No,
is
it
No,
isn't.
that's shading. That's
This-
called color theory. I learned about that recently too.
he's blue coated.
No,
This
he's
is blue.
not.
He's not blue. That is sunset shading.
You would have a better chance being like, oh yeah, it's just like Digimon because you've got the one with eyewear and the one that's a lone wolf. That's
Yeah.
true.
This is a blue boy.
But he's not
That is
blue.
shading. He's not blue.
Okay, Jello, the dress is yellow and gold apocalypse. You thought the dress was yellow and gold.
Yeah.
Also, Ori, I don't want to hear it from you. You're blue. We just covered on stream.
Oh,
You're blue
yeah. I
coated.
guess I can't tell you if this is
Oh.
blue or not.
I think you can
I
identify
moved to discredit
black.
everyone.
I can identify
No.
black though. Yeah, like it looks black to me.
Yeah, I'll accept he's black and blue.
He's not blue.
He's not black and blue. He's not getting beat.
There's nothing
I mean,
in Wolfwood's color palette that is blue.
This man is wearing black and white.
Like,
This is black
He's a
and white.
priest. He's wearing black.
The whole reason I like
Wait a
Wolfwood is
minute.
because he is a priest wearing
No.
black and white like a priest does.
wait a minute.
Big
That's,
crop.
that's a really good point.
Yeah.
But like, look at these frames. Look
How
at these
is-
frames.
Okay, how is he's a priest a better point than he's wearing black as a counter
Well,
to him?
You
Well,
you
because
gotta you gotta learn how to
traditionally
work
wear
with
black
myth
and white.
here. Myth
Yeah.
myth
Like-
myth does not accept normal arguments about anything. You have to make some kind of esoteric bullshit point, and then myth will be like, "That's a really good point, actually."
Well, because I mean, like, if you're seeing black and I'm seeing blue, then like that doesn't help. But like, if all
But
priests
you're-
wear black, then that's
But
a
he's
logical.
not
fact.
wearing. He's not wearing blue though.
He's not. Yet you're just wrong.
But
It
hold on,
would-
look,
it would
look
be
at
like
the
if I
photos,
was
actually. Look at
saying-
the evidence.
It's like if I was saying we've all watched Trigun. He's wearing black. It's like if I was like, well, he's wearing yellow, and you were like, he's not. I'd be like, well, then I guess we don't know who's right. Like,
It could be any color Jello. Okay, that could be anything.
It's black, honey. I
Oh.
know the frames you're picking out here are supposedly more blue, but look at that is because they're doing a stylistic like coloring shading thing. Like when light hits black, it shines a certain way, and they're doing that with the blue shading on the black.
You guys are correct,
Yes.
and like I'm
You can
seeing
stop
this
there.
now, but I need you guys to know my whole life. Like this is this is a revelation for me. Okay.
How is
Like,
it myth?
all
We
right, why are
knew
you-
a Wolfwood cosplayer.
why are you trying to make this like a I'm literally neurodivergent and a minor kind of thing, where it's like,
Oh,
listen,
no.
it's
I'm
really important.
We knew a Wolfwood cosplayer. She wore a black suit and a black wig. Yes
every
or
one of the
no?
Photos I'm sharing is blue. These are all blue.
No. Don't look at pictures. Myth. Did we or did we not know a Wolfwood cosplayer?
We
Did she or did she not wear a black suit with a black wig?
You know, now that you mention it, she did.
I always wondered, she was such a bad cosplay. None of these are blue, dude. So you know why when you're drawing an anime, if something's actually black, you don't make it like Vanta black, pure black.
Yeah,
Use like
it's
an
a shading.
off gray color. It's like you know what's blue? That first picture behind him, there's a sky. That's blue.
I know the gays are usually red and blue, but
They are.
not Vash and
They are.
Wolfwood.
You just have to stick to the classics like Dave Strider and John Egbert. I'm so sorry.
I guess
Ugh.
we'll have to go back to Pepsi Cola.
Ugh.
That's not what people should call that shit. Is
It
That
is.
what people called that ship, yes. Pepsi Cola. Because Pepsi and Cola.
Because red and blue.
Yeah.
Man,
There's so many blue screen shots of finding Wolfwood.
It's freaking yeah. You're also ignoring the first 4 search results that have Wolfwood clearly all in black with no such shading.
Yo, his eye color is most commonly dark blue.
That's
you can't think of that as a win.
That's absolutely not. That's so not a win that it is actually a bit spit worthy. Yeah. Wow. I guess he's black.
I love Lovey saying I'm the only person in here who can actually use I'm neurodivergent and a minor. I gotta get my use out of it for the next week or 2.
Oh yeah, I can finally make this an 18+ stream soon.
Let's go.
It's almost Lovey's birthday.
Yeah. I assume that AJ will try and add you to the one epithet server I am in, which will be nice. Like, it's not like I can't interact with you, but like I prefer interacting with people who are already interacting when I walk by like a car honking a horn.
Well, Lovey, just remember to tell me when your birthday is. Oh, good. That ugly thing dropped an egg. I could follow it to get an egg.
Yay.
yay.
I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, but okay. By the way, for the person who came in like 30 minutes ago when we were yelling about Yaoi and asked how I'm liking the game, I like it. It's fun.
Did you know that you can chase after it to follow the egg?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
Thank you for telling us, Vixen.
Vixen, it dropped an egg. You can chase after it to follow it.
Oh my
and get the egg.
god, thank you.
Sometimes when you battle enemies in this game, I've noticed that they drop eggs, and you can follow it to their den to get one.
I prefer dropping grapes.
Yeah.
Gotta drop some grapes.
You gotta drop some grapes.
Mm-hmm. This game's drop grapes.
Yeah, I guess I'll go grab its fucking egg. It's so ugly though.
It's ugly, but like consider it like a Pokedex get.
And we're in a snowy area. He's like a snowy guy.
He's a snowy little guy.
He's a snowy little guy.
And he's like, I love you, little guy.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah. What do you mean is it supposed to be you? It was dead on.
Guiding Lark asks, "Hey Vixen, did you restock your gags? Hey, Jello, Ori, and I are right here." Ha 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 ha.
I went back to town so that I had 3 hearts again. That's restocking my gags, baby.
Let's go.
Ugh, it's so ugly.
Are you guys friends? Vixen and I are much kinder to each other when there isn't an audience.
That's true. We are unnecessarily mean to each other when there's chat involved.
And then we have the gall to be like, chat, stop taking sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
So really what we're saying is, you're getting between our friendship, Dad. You need to fucking deal with it, first of all.
Are you guys friends?
I think I'm
Asking
good
for
at
a friend.
Nintendo Directs, but I need to know more words. That is like the most double-sided compliment I think I've gotten in a second. Hey, you'd be really great at this if you knew how to speak better. I'm trying.
Where the hell do they want me to go?
I don't know, Oz. I think you're about as mean to me on stream as I am to Vixen.
The cycle continues.
He lives in you.
Hey,
He lives in me. He watches over everything we see. Where the fuck does it want me to go?
You stole my youth, though. Okay.
I feel really bad for the person who thought we are having a falling out wasn't a joke and got mocked for it in the comment section. But, like, why would I be on the stream if we were actually having a falling out? That's my question. I love the imaginary scenario where we are having, like, a literal falling out, but I was still on stream and just being a bitch to Jello. And that was the only thing I was doing about it. Okay, where the fuck? Up here and then around this way, I guess, is where it wants me to go.
Myth, I once again implore you. I know you have this habit of just watching the stream in the Twitch chat. We are not peasants. Can you please give me back the stream now that you're done trying to prove incorrect things about Wolfwood on the other screen? Thank you so much. I appreciate this.
Thought he was blue.
I thought he was blue.
Chat, don't you hate it when you think he's blue?
I hate when I think a boy's blue and he's not.
Right.
I had to come to terms with that in, like, September.
I have a group chat with all my gal pals where we assume the worst about every man we're interested in, and we spend a bunch of time checking if he's blue or not by digging through his media.
Damn.
That's like... It's like the one thing on Dirty Laundry that I'm always like, these people are crazy. They'll be like... There'll be someone who's like, which one of you did this thing to check if, like, this funny way you found out someone was cheating on you? And, like, all the girls on the show will be like, yes, dig into his computer, break his privacy or whatever. And, like, sometimes they'll be like, yeah, I do that with all my boyfriends, including the one who I currently have, who's not cheating on me. I'm like, this is so fucked up. And the camera looks over to Grant and, like, the one guy, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's just like, listen, have you ever been cheated on? It's like, no, because I've never dated someone who would cheat on another person. Because I'm not an idiot.
Stalking someone's socials before you even go out with them it's just bizarre.
It's weird.
I mean, maybe give it a cursory glance to make sure they're not racist, but, like, don't go too far back, gamer. Then you become a stalker.
Be like, oh, here's your profile. I see you like show and you exist in this format. Cool.
Yeah.
But, like, going like, I need to see your entire childhood immediately before we grab coffee is a bit much.
It's a bit weird, man.
Ratha, why are you using speed attacks?
For fun.
Come on,
For
Ratha.
courage. Isn't that the doll character from... Wow, I literally forgot the name of Amazing Digital Circus. I'm just gonna go, Grain, what's that called? I Wanna Be the Guy?
Yeah, Ragatha from I Wanna Be the Guy.
I should have just said that. That would have been so insane.
Antidote herb.
Oh my god, they're subscribed to Vixen_VTuber on Twitch. Undateable. If, for real, if someone I was dating, like if I found out they were like, had been following my Twitch streams or whatever for a while, I would be like, never mind. That's too weird. That, like, the fact that that hasn't come up, no.
They're trying to give blind to everyone. Blind for everyone.
They want you blind and doing speed. I don't know.
Like,
I was your fan before we became best friends, Jello.
yeah, that's different. I mean, like, come on, if if you like got interested in someone and went on like 2 dates with them, you're like, this is going really well, and you were like, oh, I gotta go, like, yeah, I gotta stream, so I can't do like a 3rd date on that day. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you stream. What's your handle? It's like, oh, it's Vixen_VTuber. Oh my god, you're Vixen? I watch you all the time. Like, first of all, wouldn't that be weird? Second of all, wouldn't you be like, what, are you an idiot? like you're either lying to me or you're an idiot. So,
Jesus Christ.
what?
It's just such a you fucking response. I did go on a Tinder date with someone who ended up being my fan, and it did put me off. Yes. So, to be fair, yes, it would be an issue.
It's also like, you're not secret that you are Melissa Renty.
Yeah.
That's
Melissa Renty.
Everyone knows.
every.
Isn't that who did the Gangle voice?
Oh no, that's the Strangle voice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Strangle is
From I
Melissa
Wanna Be the
Renty.
Guy.
From I Want to
Wanna
Be the Guy. Yeah, exactly.
I love Strangle. Oh, the way it closes its eyes is so sad. I hate
Yeah,
this.
It really
it's
is.
just the life leaving its body since you killed it, you know?
Yeah, I hate it.
It's too sad. Heartfelt.
I do gotta say, the little guy you're riding, not a video game plant, by the way, but I love the way its wings shake when it walks around. I love the wing physics.
Yeah, they're cute.
It's so cute.
Also, he's poisoned,
look-
so I should switch.
Not even like, I'm not a plant from like whatever company makes Monster Hunter. Not a plant for video games.
That's not plant for video games.
Oh,
There's that guy.
there's that guy.
Hey, it's that dog.
Hey, it's that dog.
Are you into Leon at all, Vixen?
In theory, I don't really know anything about him, but he's cute.
I mean, there's not anything to know about him, really. Like, none of the Resident Evil characters are characters.
I went to a
Leon.
con once, and there was the hottest guy cosplaying as Chris Redfield,
Oh.
and we called him Hot Chris Redfield for the entire time. And we would see him multiple times, and we'd be like, "Did you see Hot Chris Redfield walk by?" He was very hot, but I don't know anything about Chris Redfield either.
Why haven't someone cosplay Chris Redfield?
I was about to question that as well. Like, it makes
That-
sense for, like, a generic hot dude to be like, I'm gonna do Leon. Like, generic hot
Yeah.
dudes love cosplaying Leon. But Chris Redfield?
I mean, this was like a beefy buff guy. He wouldn't have looked like a
Yeah.
Leon.
I guess it's just, I don't know. Chris Redfield is like, he appeals to like the John Call of Duty, like regular gamer, like the most normie bro gamer. So like, that's weird to me. Like someone cosplaying as him, like, what you don't go here. As Chris Redfield?
You're at the anime con?
Like, what do you like about Chris Redfield? And it can't just be like, well, I look like him. Yeah, you're a buff white guy with brown hair. So why not, like,
He wasn't white.
any... Oh, okay. Well, all right, that doesn't... I guess then now I'm just fully confused.
I have known people who were into Chris Redfield. Do I personally understand it at all? No. But it's been known to happen that there are Chris Redfield enjoyers out there.
Please understand how much gay dudes who love Hunks specifically are into him. Well, then why wouldn't you cosplay the character literally named Hunk? Huh?
From
Resident Evil?
Voltron?
From Resident Evil.
From
Oh.
Voltron?
From Voltron.
Stop.
We're
You
both
don't
trying.
need to go back to the. You don't need to do this.
Hey, speaking of red and blue gays.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a plant, but Vash says.
That's like literally the first time Flair introduced me to the concept of her friend who is a Fujoshi. I jokingly, because this is like the lowest common denominator, I was like, what, were they a Clance shipper? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, alright, well then, don't tell me more about them, because it's not gonna go uphill.
I mean, what else you fucking ship in Voltron? There's nothing else there.
I stand by Clance shippers being some of the worst to ever do it.
I mean, that may be true, but like, what else is there?
You don't have to ship everything. Freaks.
I thought you loved Love Jello.
You... I do. So defer
Damn.
to me. I love love so much that when people ship obvious toxic bad relationships, it literally gives me nausea. Like that's not
Okay.
like me being that's not me being cute. It like legit does. I actually do get nauseous thinking about it.
Hyperbolic
Sure.
ass man.
It's not hyperbole. That is completely true.
I know it's not hyperbole, but you have real physical things about you that sound like fucking hyperbole. That's a quality of you.
Honestly, I find that relatable. I thought I was a complete. There's been certain ships I've like come across like in real crazy heydays of fandoms where I'm like, this is actually so bad. It makes me sick and upset to interact with it.
I feel it.
I will say though, it is very funny, Jello, that I went on your stream and I was like, Jello's so mean. And then I've been getting your mail and it's all like, excuse me, Mr. Blaber, would you like to give another generous donation to our charity?
Yeah, the mail you've been getting from me is, excuse me, Mr. Blaber, this is from the Trevor Project and Habitat for Humanity and
Yup.
so I donate to Maldef, and it's like, you're invited to the one in Washington, D.C. for giving us so much money to underprivileged Latino children. And then the other mail is, hello, Mr. Blaber, we are canceling your insurance.
Luckily, we have mailed you this 3 months late. And I'm like, Jello, I scanned your mail so that, do you need this? And you're like, I already took care of that. What the fuck?
The what the fuck was not directed at you, though, to be clear.
Yeah, no, it was at the mail. Fayhaven, thank you for that gifted sub for Oz. Appreciate it. Yeah,
It's a good get.
Jello is the most magnanimous mean guy I've ever met. You can quote me on that.
I don't even know what the first word means.
Like, generous.
And magnetic.
No,
Magnetic. Wow.
no, that
Like
was,
Magneto.
no.
Iron clasps against my skin.
That's kind of cool.
It's a condition.
It's really like impactful for MRIs.
I gotta get a CT scan. Not excited about that.
Yeah, is that shit still a question mark medically?
Yeah, I called and I was like, they said I need to get a CT scan, and they're like, we didn't get the referral yet. Can you provide the referral? And I sent them the referral, and now they haven't called me in like 3 days.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, I need a CT scan.
The thing that we were talking about is like very much a thing. It would be super reasonable for you to be like, this is my own fucking medical business. But I will say, I think it's really funny in like a what the fuck kind of way.
Yeah, I'm talking about Womp Womp. Yeah. They were. There's a medical device in my body that is currently unaccounted for. They couldn't find it.
Oh no.
Oh
And
no.
so now I need to go for further scans to attempt to locate it.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna put in a new thing. Go under, and then you woke up and they were like, we did not put in the new thing because we couldn't find the old thing. It's hidden somewhere, like a fun little scavenger hunt.
It's gone. Like, we don't know
Immediately
where
calling
it
it the
is.
Kazagan.
And they can't put in another one if they don't know where the first one is.
The surgery was a bit of a womp womp.
That is what they said to me on the phone.
I'm glad to know. I thought they said it to your face.
No, he said it to my face too. When I woke up and I was like, huh? What?
When I woke up.
I was coming off anesthesia.
Fuck.
And then he called me later and reiterated the same thing. He was like, the surgery was a bit of a womp womp. And I was like, that is what you said. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Vixen, be honest, did you eat it? If Vixen ate this thing, she'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, no, I did not eat it.
Oh. Well, definitely call for that CT scan, for sure.
I did already. It's balls in their court now.
What do they mean by a womp womp? Like a, you know, like a sad trumpet, like womp womp when something goes wrong.
Didn't go
like-
correct.
It's just like a very you're silly Christian aunt who doesn't swear kind of way to phrase it.
There was a bit of an oopsie with this surgery.
We had a bit of a no-no. Chopped your leg off.
Can you imagine if you were like, what's a womp womp? And they were like, hold on, let me show you. And they played the womp womp noise on their like
I'd
phone.
go back. I'd be impressed. I'd be like, well, you're my doctor now. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fucky wucky, a bit of a fucko boingo. The monkeys at the hospital are working very hard.
If my doctor said to me, we've got a bit of a fucko boingo, I might get up and leave.
Yes.
I wouldn't, because that would mean I'd have to go to another doctor and double the amount of doctor visits, which is like the worst case scenario for me. But
I was scared it was a small berry off.
Oh,
Yikes!
Its fur was so
Zero survival.
I was soon found
I was trying to
and
look for
frostbite.
the origins of
Maybe
some
I never-
fun
maybe my fir-
phrases
you
and
should
jokes
share-
that we
okay.
reference on my streams a lot. That first 8-hour Genshin stream is like one of the best streams we've ever done. It feels like 4 other above average streams stapled together.
yeah, it's the origin of many good bits.
I think I'm gonna forever be amused by me like purposely being like, this is a funny, stupid thing to make fun of myself. And being like, yeah, we did like that. This is right after Markiplier did his Pokemon Hot or Not, which went like a little viral because it's Markiplier. And I was like, I'll do one of those, just in a call with Piff, who was like, I don't understand. Why would you fuck the animals? And I was like, that's not, I wouldn't. Don't worry about it, Piff. And I was like, you got to see like which ones were common and which ones people were like, yeah, I definitely fuck Lopunny or whatever. And then which ones were like, no one wants that. And I was like, I think my most unpopular one, and I only said yes to like 16 over all Pokemon, and I hadn't really figured out my own grading rubric. I was just like, yeah, I don't know, Clefable? Yes. And then Oz goes, of course, listen, knowing what I know about you, you definitely fuck Clefable. I was like, what does that mean? I was like, Oz, we've never had like an in-depth conversation about like the weird aspects of my sexuality. What are you talking about? We're just like, you like soft things. We're like, why did you say it like that?
Knowing what I know about you, you fucking freak.
Shit I know about you.
Yeah, you seem like a Clefable fucker.
I know you like fucking plush soft things, you disgusting freak.
Yeah.
Vixen is streaming? No.
Yep, you got it, man.
No, I'm not.
Hell yeah.
No.
No,
Don't listen to the Illuminati.
I'm
Th-
sorry.
they'll
Oh,
tell
I
you
got
that I'm
upgraded to
streaming.
Illuminati?
Huh?
We got upgraded to Illuminati. Can we go from plants to Illuminati? That sounds cooler.
Sure, whatever you want, baby.
Yeah. Baby too. I got baby Illumina.
No, don't assign that. That's too weird.
What the fuck?
I shouldn't have to explain this.
Imagine VTuber Illuminati super goofy. They would only care about really stupid things.
For a judge somewhere in between there too.
Well, I kind of,
Yeah.
I kind of appointed myself as that. I don't think that really counts. I kind of flubbed that job. Not gonna lie.
Listen, just because you were assigned the job and later on they found out your
Why?
qualifications were perhaps.
You're saying this like I didn't assign myself the job and make it an available position that I then fired myself from.
All right, judge, jury, executioner for yourself, I suppose.
Could do this. This is slightly better than what I have.
Flamens on.
We could do that. Or this, because we got some Dragonite ore, apparently.
Let's go.
Princess Rapier.
Princess Rapier.
And when we see my next lemonade-a-thon, I don't want to do that until I'm naturalized.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say 30. It don't make any sense. Meaty smash. That's not even who I want to be comparing it to. I want to be comparing it to my Iron Hammer. Yeah, it sucks. All right.
I don't want to be...
Okay, what's the best thing I can make? I could make this.
It looks like a beak.
Very good, Myth.
Ew.
5 out of 6.
My favorite thing about this game is that some of the weapons actually look like the monsters you forged them from.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of
I
my favorite
see.
things about this game is the wide variety of weapons and armor that you can create and equip.
I'm in an episode of Black Mirror where I'm trapped on the back of a video game case.
You did this bit. Now you want to live in it.
Okay, I guess I'll go for the sword and shield.
My favorite thing about this bit is committing to it.
Dumbo octopus.
The Dumbo octopus. Yeah, let's do this, and then maybe we could upgrade it? No. Oh, I could, but I can't afford it. Hold on. Shit.
All right, now ladies.
Yeah.
Myth.
What?
How you doing?
You do a call and response. It's only,
Myth will call and respond to anything.
it's the right thing to do.
Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Ah, fuck. Ah, god damn it. Oh. Why is this different than that? God damn it.
God making his second item.
Shit, now I can't make it anymore.
Thank you.
Vixen, what's your favorite creature in this game? Bat. I like the bat. Oh, a relaxed man.
God, I wish that were me.
Relaxed man asks for your attention.
Oh, God, I wish that were me.
Doesn't remember its name. I don't remember any of these guys' names except Rathalos.
I literally have a favorite monster in this game that I can't remember the name of because all the names are just none of them stuck with me.
Also, I'm queer. I'm legally allowed to call in response to both sides of a Black Eyed Peas, like ladies and fellas, you know.
All
Why
right,
is
all
the
right, all
Black
right,
Eyed
all right, all
Peas
right.
Specifically, what you reference there.
Now, fellas.
Hi there.
Yeah, is that for Black Eyed Peas? I thought that was Outcast.
It's
You're
Outcast.
right.
It's Outcast.
Shit. Well, I'm legally allowed to call
Black
in
Eyed Peas
response
did
for
the
that.
song with the slur in it.
Oh.
I
No.
I don't know. I didn't know if you were non-binary inclusive or non-binary exclusive.
I'm not money inclusive.
Okay.
Which is good because Ori's gay.
Which is good, because I'm gay.
Why is this thing so ugly?
It's just an ugly little guy. You just gotta accept that sometimes they're ugly.
Okay.
Ugh. I hate his teeth.
I'm channeling him in. Someone's getting channeled.
This is why Vixen has trouble on dates, because this is also how Vixen talks about people on dates.
Why he's so fucking ugly? Ew.
God!
Do you want to split an order of mozzarella sticks or God?
Excuse me, I asked for your order.
Ugh.
I don't like it.
It's gone now.
Thank you. That's really truly one of my least favorites. I miss Pukey Pukey.
What?
That's the name of the
It's the
monster.
name of the monster.
Yeah, this
I
one.
swear to you, it's Pukey Pukey.
Yeah.
It's my boy Pukey Pukey. He's my third favorite.
What's your first favorite?
We haven't seen it yet, so
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it. And I also can't remember its name, but it starts with an M for monster lovers and chat.
Cool.
This guy's got all kinds of good genes. Holy shit.
Me at the Gap.
You don't shop at the Gap.
I could.
No, you couldn't.
What do you mean, no, I couldn't?
We went to a specialty store when we went shopping together because you are a tall lad.
The fact that I wouldn't find anything I would like doesn't mean I can't not shop there.
I guess, but is it really shopping if you're never going to buy anything?
I don't know.
It's like at least like vibe shopping. It's like window shopping.
I was about to say I really like the smell of the Gap.
I've never been in a Gap.
Freak ass thing to say.
Like like walk around, probably not buy anything, smell the Gap, leave.
I think I've only gone to Old Navy and Hot Topic.
Not even Spencer's Gifts?
Oh, you're right.
Where's
I
that
did
thing?
go in there, but like only to be a goon when I was like 14. Only to like go in the back where everyone goes to go, look what it is, oh my god, and then run away.
I've taken you to the mall that Vixen and I gooned out at.
You goon at the mall?
No,
Oh my god.
You know, maybe bringing you guys online was a mistake.
Every day you can only blame yourself.
listen, wolves are out of the cage.
And I'm doing
Really?
just fine.
Really, my least favorite part of coming online was the first day I was online, you personally having to teach me that goon was something people used for an unsavory action now, when I had been personally on my lonesome in my cave using it to
Ugh, you
me
come
being a goon.
online?
I mean,
Come on.
I don't
Come
think
online?
I don't think I'd call it unsavory. It's definitely in the savory ballpark. Maybe a little salty. It's like umami.
It's all right.
Ew. Chat just ew.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're. Oh, the chat. I'm gonna kill you, bud.
Vixen, we need the Jello cage back. No, you need some kind of like hit Jello. Like you need a little hammer to bonk me with or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let me show you.
Like
I got a myth emoji for bonking.
Yeah, you can
It
just
says bonk
smash
right on it
through.
too.
Like a militant Pat Piff.
There's something sparkly.
Ooh.
Aurora grass.
My favorite part of this game is when I get to walk around and pick up all the things I see.
The Dumbo
Can-
octopus.
I love obtaining items in video game.
I love obtaining items and other shiny objects in this video game. You can even find rarer shiny objects in special dens where you collect eggs to get more monsters.
Man, where do they keep getting this guy who narrates the Nintendo Direct?
My dream job is Nintendo Direct narrator.
Hello, it's me, Shigeru Miyamoto. And we're just like, is that fucking Ori?
Toho
Project.
Project.
Toho
shit.
Project. A royal monster. Oh, okay. We'll just like, what kind of monster are you? What are you? Oh, you're fuzzy.
Is a cutie.
He's kind of cute.
Is a cutie.
Toho Project.
Ho Project.
Oh, we're getting off topic.
What we were.
The opium is liquid.
Oh,
We're way past that.
Whoa.
way past that. Wait, what?
What I need to know,
Wait,
Myth,
no, no.
is what drug do you ship opium with?
I think
Yeah,
it's got to be absinthe, right?
Is
like-
absinthe a drug?
I mean,
I
it's
thought that was an alcohol.
It's alcohol.
Personally,
sort of a
I ship opium and crack.
The bit you see was that we were bringing it.
It's all right, Myth.
No.
You don't have to explain yourself. It's okay.
Thank
I
you.
know you took your melatonin drink.
I
Alright, you can just.
did drink my melatonin drink.
You
an
can
hour and a half
just
ago.
vibe. It's all right.
It's okay. You
I-
don't
I
have to
swear-
live like
I swear it's
constantly
really funny.
tossing and turning in the fucking time stream of what you're supposed to be talking about.
Jello brought it back earlier, back to the opium, and was like, "Oh, and
What do you,
And the-
what do you mean I
the-
brought it back? I haven't talked about this in like an hour.
no."
Right next to you, and I have no idea where your mind is right now.
The joke was the length of time between bringing it back to opium, so I waited a really long time for it.
You just waited a long time to talk about opium.
Yeah.
Finn is waiting a long time to go, hey, remember opium?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yellow's judging silence. No, I'm just playing Hades.
As you are wont to do.
I don't have another mindless game right now. I ordered
It's a good game,
Octopath
sir.
Traveler 2 weeks ago, but I like getting physical copies of games, so it's gonna take a while. I really liked Octopath 1. I was having such a good time with
Boss says I don't like to think of her these days. Smokes, kind of like how you smoke opium in the opium den.
The opium den. See, that was less funny because it was less time in between.
No.
Opium dropped.
it. Yo, new Opium just dropped.
Your opium just dropped. Only a
Sherlock,
only heard
Sherlock
about it
Holmes
underground.
wants to know your location.
Sherlock Holmes, my autistic king.
Alright.
Book Sherlock. Let me be clear.
Oh, no, it's most of them.
But I'm talking about book Sherlock.
Do you really have, like, an actual opinion on book Sherlock Holmes? You don't seem like someone who's read Sherlock Holmes, and I don't mean that as, like, an insult to your intelligence. It just doesn't seem like a genre you'd be interested in.
I have read Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
Not all of them, but I have the complete works, and I'm like a quarter of the way through it.
What a coincidence! I also have the complete works, and I'm also only about the same way.
What a coincidence. Opium.
What a
What a
coincidence.
coincidence.
Smoking opium. You see, that was less funny, because even less time was between the bit.
Shut up. In the book, I think Sherlock Holmes is better than he's ever been. Every adaptation that I am now retroactively comparing book Sherlock to, they're all worse than how he is in the book.
It's just facts. You gotta say.
Do you know which
They're
one you
fun.
read?
They're going in chronological order, so it was the early ones.
Well, do you remember, like, the name of the case?
No.
Okay.
I remember there was a lot of racism.
Yep, that'll do it.
That'll happen.
Why are you guys plus twoing me? What did I do?
I don't know.
Look, that's good. I just don't know why you're doing it.
There's like a guy and he's like a slave, and Sherlock is like, hey man, did you murder this guy? And he's like, no, I just want to go home to my family. And Sherlock's like, that fucking sucks, dude. I also read The Study in Scarlet.
I've read like 4 or 5 of that. I have this problem where whenever I read old anthologies of detective works, I always get the ones where it's like the author has like so firmly established the existence of their main detective that they can get away with just writing another book and then have their detective cameo in like the last third and be like, I solved it, and leave. Like every Miss Marple book by Agatha Christie I've read did that, where it'll be like this compelling main character who's really out of their element, doing their best to solve the mystery, and then she's like, hello, I'm Miss Marple. It was the butler, goodbye. And you're like, oh. And 2 of the 5 Sherlock Holmes stories I read were basically that, where like one of them was about a sniper, and it was like, how could someone have shot someone from this window and it's far away? I don't understand. And Sherlock, like Watson's like, then Sherlock came in and he went, I can see by this dust on the floor that they were using a sniper rifle, and the wind must have been this way, and that's really incredible. And the person is standing right behind the door, hiding from us. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not.
What does book Sherlock look like in your mind, Vixen? He's got like curly hair and like a young face. I would cast like a maybe a Timothy Chalamet type. Not specifically him, but like that sort of boy. That's how I picture him.
Oh, okay.
No, not Benedict Cumberbatch. Don't even speak of BBC Sherlock to me.
Sorry, hang on. What?
Where am I going?
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
What is your current goal?
I'm exploring Lavina Mine.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. What's your main ship? It's got to be Sherlock and Watson, obviously.
Obviously, Sherlock and Watson.
Obviously.
I don't know Sherlock and Watson enough. Are they red and blue?
No.
No,
Okay.
Are,
no,
oh, but are Sherlock and Moriarty red and blue?
no.
I haven't
No.
I haven't gotten to any Moriarty content.
Do you know?
Okay.
Moriarty the guy that does the famous song?
No.
What?
Guys, whatever you're thinking, it's wrong, Maury.
Okay.
I'm just telling you this now. Moriarty is not in Sherlock Holmes. He's in one book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know. And it's just like, he's a bad man. I'm going to fight him at the waterfall. Oh, I died. And that's it. That's the whole thing.
We'll handle it together.
He's just like an adaptational villain. He doesn't really exist. Also, Oz, how dare you? You know I love murder mysteries. It's just that so many of them suck.
I want my Sherlock Holmes to be a bright-eyed autistic lad who just really wants people to listen to his fucking theories. Because at the end of one of the books, he was like sitting by himself and everyone, like, he was like, does anyone want to know how I fucking solved it? And everyone's like, no, fuck off, Sherlock, we hate you. And then Watson sits down with him and is like, I'll listen to how you solved it. And he's like, oh my God. And then they have a nice little chat, and I thought that was really charming.
Yeah. Yeah, and gamers, we all know Joe loves murder mysteries like Danganronpa.
I don't think I'd say Danganronpa counts as like a story. It's more like an object that was spawned from a trench.
Forbidden Cube.
Now it's really mad.
Yeah, mystery is like my favorite genre. I just I think there's a lot of ways to do it kind of boring. And I think some of the old masters like Conan. I was about to call him that.
My boy Conan.
Like
boy
Arthur
Conan.
Conan Doyle and Agatha Christie invented a lot of stuff. Mostly Agatha Christie. She did most of the heavy lifting. But like, you know, there's some misses, and I have a bad habit of accidentally reading the misses.
In my head, Watson is a tall man with a walrus bristle mustache.
Tall.
Yeah.
Walrus bristle mustache.
I
Fucking
s-
with the mustache.
I see him taller than Sherlock.
Really?
Okay.
I know nothing of these men.
Watson
Jason-
is a medium-sized fellow who was, I think, an army doctor in Afghanistan, but like not the one in our lifetime, another one. And he came back and was like, what should I do? And they're like, we know this weird guy you can work with. Do you want us to introduce you to the weird guy? And he's like, sure. And Watson just goes about his life, and then he'll be like walking on the street, and he'll pass like a bum, and then he'll be like, wait a minute, and he'll double take and look at the bum and be like, Sherlock, is that you? And he'll be like, I just do a bunch of opium and cocaine between my cases because nothing else fulfills me. Has anyone been murdered? Yeah, there was a murder a couple streets over. That's awesome, dude. The game is afoot.
Yeah, he is like that. And also, Watson needed a roommate.
He's doing cocaine, but is he doing opium?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
At least Jello took the time to create the list of Columbo episodes worth watching. Yeah, Columbo has a lot of good episodes. I showed Vixen the best Columbo episode. The one with the wine guy.
I am.
Hello, I'm huge.
You are huge. I gotta
Whoa.
adjust you.
Hello.
I liked the one with the funeral director. That was a funny one.
I like that actor a lot. He's crazy.
Prove that I killed him. You can't.
Columbo has a pretty good batting average. I was so sad I didn't like Poker Face more. Maybe... I don't really think it would be worth my time, but I've heard universally, I think there's one episode of Poker Face that everyone says is like the good episode, like the really, really noteworthy one. It's like either, I think it's 9, and Oz and I watched 6 of them, and they had an episode, like every time we watched it, there was like a good episode and a bad episode. And the last one we watched was like 2 crazy actors who are crazy, and like there are so many crazy actors, and like no one writes crazy actors correct. And it makes me so upset, and I hate that art. I hate crazy actors, I hate crazy directors. Yeah, you were having a better time than I was, Oz, but I think my problem with Poker Face is I think the first episode was the most fun because like the main character functionally has a superpower where she's literally a human lie detector and can always tell when people are lying. And the villain knew that, so it was fun watching him work around that. I really liked it. And I really love Natasha Lyonne as the main character. She's so good. And it's a very pretty show. But I like, with Columbo, it's fun because he comes in and he's like this dopey, underwhelming guy, but he's able to be like, I'm a police lieutenant. I am a man of some significant authority. So you can't ask me to leave even though I'm quite annoying and you don't want me to be here. And I have the authority to actually for real arrest you. So the episodes have like nice conclusions. And Charlie in Poker Face is just functionally like a drifter who's usually homeless. So when people are like, get the fuck out of here, she just has to be like, okay. And because she can't arrest people on her own, she usually needs to like bump into a string of human Rube Goldberg devices. Like one of the episodes, they ended up catching the bad guys because she like leaked the story to a true crime podcaster or something. And I was like, I don't think that would shake out the way that you would want it to.
Makes you stronger.
All I know is that BBC Sherlock fucking sucks.
It sure fucking does, bro.
I was so mad watching that. I felt so bad because, my ex-boyfriend's family loved it, so we would watch it every, like week or so, and I would be sitting there absolutely steaming as they were enjoying themselves, and I was like, I don't want to say anything because they're enjoying themselves, but this fucking sucks, dude. And
It's
finally,
such a mean-spirited show.
it's
isn't
mean.
it?
I don't like how mean Sherlock is to Watson the whole fucking time, and also the show does not give you the pieces of the puzzle to like figure out the mystery. So it's like, do you want to watch Sherlock figure it out? And I'm like, not particularly, because he sucks.
BBC Sherlock is flat out not a mystery at all.
It's not a mystery, and he's not fun to watch. Like, he's a fucking dickweed.
He is the dickweed.
The first time I saw the Mind Palace, I thought it was a joke that someone had put onto the show.
No.
It's really stupid.
It really looks like that.
It's the one in the fucking dog episode. That's
the worst one.
That's so stupid. I was like, oh, this show's like actively bad. All right. Boy, oh boy, isn't that fun?
What are some of the worst shows you guys have ever watched? Any medium, any genre.
All the worst shows I've ever watched are anime.
Yeah, I feel like most of mine are falling into anime category as well. Vampire Knight sucked so much ass. I regret every amount of time spent on it.
You're right, but Vampire Knight rules for that. Sorry.
It's like great and how terrible it was, but like objectively, like as it got more and more incest plot, I was like, I feel like I was like tricked. I feel like I was tricked here.
How were you tricked? I don't know. It's kind of wild from the beginning.
It's not like unwild. They just, by the trick, I mean they set up the obvious love triangle of Yuki Zero, and I can't remember the other boy's name right now. And then they like pull it out, and they're like, he's actually her second uncle, removed, vampirism style. And I was like, what?
Oh no.
What is happening?
No, no. So, it's so funny because they're like, no, we're siblings. But like in, was it? No, no. He was like, we're straight up siblings, but it's fine because we're vampires and vampires do that all the time. But then they go deeper, and it's like actually he was lying, and he's like her distant great grandfather ancestor.
Ew.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
fucking crazy.
It wasn't uncle. It was grandpa. Like I've been touched it since I was like 12. It was streaming like on some channel my dad paid for.
I remember an
just, like,
anime that made me
watching it.
fucking mad. It was Kyokata. That anime, I felt so bad because we were like doing a cultural exchange where me and my college roommates were all showing each other like, this is an anime that meant a lot to me. And I was like, yeah, here's Princess Tutu, and here's this, and here's that. And then one of my roommates was like, here's Kyokata, and I was like, I'm so sorry, this sucks so bad, and I'm actively angry at it. They lured me in with the yaoi premise, but then it was a bad show.
Was one of them even like red or blue?
No. But one of them was voiced by Mona Marshall.
That's pretty good.
It was okay.
You gotta take what you can get. Yo, we talking Shugo Shira. I got talked into watching Shugo Shira when I was younger.
Shugo Shira?
To join a cosplay
Shugo
group.
Chara?
Shugo Chara?
I can't pronounce words. I don't know words. First time being out loud, being in the world.
That's not true. You can't use my excuse. You actually went out in the world, and Vixen can you just because you were isolated with me a few years doesn't mean you get that.
Listen, recently let out of the wolf cage. There was that one boy with the blue hair. No. I refused the cat boy. There was the other boy.
I don't know. I never watched it, but I knew a girl that did.
Genuinely curious what your first yaoi was. My first yaoi was Eerie Query, baby.
Let's go.
The classic. Because I wasn't allowed to buy Gravitation.
Oh wait, it was totally the cat boy. Shit.
Ball.
And his hair was blue, but his outfit was black, and I totally would have called him a blue boy.
Dear Lord.
That's you.
I wasn't I couldn't buy Gravitation because it was under plastic. I was too young, so the people that were trying to get me to buy Gravitation told me to buy Eerie Query instead, and so I did.
Bro, they had Innocent at the bookstore unwrapped. They had a fucking Sakamoto Shidichi manga at the bookstore unwrapped in God's year 2024, I believe it was. I wanted to get the staff. I was like, bro, this is not okay. There are kids here.
They're gonna do
Innocent
technical.
at the bookstore is my band.
Oz is a little quiet. I can turn Oz up.
That's okay.
Oh no, I can't. I have you on 200%.
No. It's okay.
These are the screenshots you were using to say that Wolfwood was blue? If anything,
blue.
he's fucking like indigo or like purple.
It's
I'll accept
blue.
that. I'll accept that. It's like indigo-ish. But
Yeah,
that's
it's
definitely in
black.
the realm of blue.
No.
Assuredly not pure black.
Yeah,
We're not talking about this anymore. The shit I see when I click onto the Discord. But yeah, Eerie Query, it was a pretty good manga actually. Could recommend. It's about a boy that can see ghosts, and those ghosts can possess him in order to finish up their worldly business. And the very first ghost that he interacts with wants to confess to this boy. And so he confesses to the boy with the ghost inside of him. But the boy is like a ghost hunter, and he's like, "Oh, I can tell you're possessed. I will help you." And then they help ghosts together.
that actually sounds awesome. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds really good.
Yeah. And it's only 4 volumes. Nice, quick little read.
Damn, that is quick.
Yo, aloha. New book club read, Eerie Query.
Eerie Query. The great thing is, Eerie Query is the localized title, obviously. The Japanese title, Ghost.
Ghost.
Just Ghost.
Scroom.
And some genius at Tokyo Pop was like, I need to call this Eerie Query.
I know about that one because you've exposed me over the years.
Yeah, because I had the manga.
Of course, of course.
I can't remember my first yaoi.
Don't
by
watch
name at
Dramatical
all.
Murder. If you're
Don't
gonna,
watch Dramatical Murder.
if you're
Don't
gonna,
watch dramatic. Yeah.
if you're gonna Dramatical Murder, at least play the game.
Yeah. If you're like hellbent on it.
If you're gonna dramatical murder, don't. But yeah, play
Don't.
the game.
But yes, play the game rather than watch the show.
I like ran the anime club just like in name in my high school, mostly because we had like one weeb teacher who really wanted an anime club and struck a deal with me and was like, "Hey, I'll pass you if you like be my student rep for this so we can have this club because I know you like anime." And I was like, "Okay, fine." But he like mistakenly not knowing the source material of Dramatical Murder one week was like, "For this week, we're all gonna sit at Anime Club and try out this new anime, Dramatical Murder."
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then like
Oh,
a
that
bunch
could've
of
gotten him
kids,
fired.
a bunch of kids went home and were like, "Oh, Dramatical Murder, we'll either keep watching this or not." And then obviously got then exposed to what Dramatical Murder was. And in fact, Anime Club did not last long after. No.
Bro, that teacher could have got fired and probably should have.
He did not know, but unfortunately, he really should have done his fucking research.
No, he did not know. He should have known. He should.
He should
done
have
his
known.
research.
He should have
That-
known. He should
If
have
you are
known.
if you are an anime fan, you should have the fucking brain cells to know that shit is not. You should know the fucking minefield that you exist in.
Like,
Get
you already
exposed into that
exist
shit.
in anime. Like, alright, you're trying to show anime in a school setting, so you have to make sure it's somewhat school appropriate. You can get away with some violence and stuff, but like, if you've been watching anime since the early 2000s, you know the type of just fan service shit you could walk into alone that you need to make sure you're avoiding for an educational environment. So, to not go the extra stretch to be like, "Oh, Dramatical Murder, what is that from? What's the manga rating?" and not find that it's immediately linked to a super explicit porn game. It's like such a moral failing.
Oops, made a fucky wucky. Well, fucko boingo.
Oops.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
And the worst part about this is he did this like pretty early on. Anime Club only lasted a few months, and I like got into Dramatical Murder because of this, not knowing what the game was because I was younger still. And borrowed a Dramatical Murder cosplay of Alba from one of my friends who went to cons and wore that cosplay to school to advertise the Anime Club at like the club booths we had.
That's terrible.
And only found out a year later because I guess I should have done my research too, but I was a kid. That like somebody was like, "Hey, do you know that this is a game?" And I was like, "Oh, I see. I've made a grave error."
Well, it happens.
It happens.
Oh.
When I was a kid, like 13 or 14, as like a funny joke, but definitely not, all my friends on this forum, because I'm 30, we found this manga called My Balls, and we were like, haha, balls. So we were like, let's all read it together, but like independently. We were just on like a chat box, and I think I was the only person who finished it. But it is a story about every X thousand years, there's a deal between demons and angels, and they're like, hey, hell owns the earth. It was like originally hell, and it's basically been loaned out to heaven for humans, and that loan's about to expire. So the Archangel Michael and Lucifer go to Earth to like negotiate an extension to the contract, but more likely are gonna fight to the death over it, because hell's like, heaven's not gonna give us back this. So what they do is Michael is trying to seal away, he's trying to trick Lucifer and seal, all the demons are women, because this is a porn comic, trying to seal her away. He's got like a rock, and he's like, I'm gonna throw it from the bottom of the ocean. But like basically a guy walks out and trips in the middle of the spell, and Lucifer gets sealed into his ball sack, and they're like, oh no, if you come in the next 30 days, the world will fall into the possession of demons. So all the demons from hell come one by one to seduce the man and make him come, and they do not succeed.
An
but
anime about abstinence.
Kind of.
That sounds like an anime about edging to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like they basically, they were like, all right, we'll send our sexiest succubus as the first one, and she's like the final girl relationship wise, like after the time period is up, and he obviously gets his balls get de-Lucifered on amicable terms, and humans get to keep the earth. And he's like, the succubus and the succubus basically becomes like Team Rocket. We're in between all the monsters who try to fuck you of the week. She's like, I'll try again. This time I'm gonna set up a really cute date, and he won't be able to resist me. And he's like, she is pretty cute, but if I come, everyone dies. And that keeps happening, and by the end they fall in love, and they have an epilogue together, which I actually really liked. Shocker. But it was like once it was like, okay, the succubus failed, they were like, I don't know, what's this guy into? What do we got in hell? So they send like, are you into like animal girls? Are you into, there was a zombie, and the zombie was like, I can detach my body parts, and like she like ripped off her finger and like threw it in his asshole, and she was like, nah, I'm gonna be able to massage your prostate. And he's like, that's pretty crazy, dude. So it's like stuff like that. So that's the one I've read.
That's awesome. awesome.
No, I read it to the end. I've legit read worse manga.
The first manga I ever bought was one I didn't want to buy, but it was the only one there that I could afford because the week before I saw Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, like volume 8 or 9 there, I was like, I want this! And it was more expensive, so I couldn't afford it, and instead, when I was like 12 or 13, I bought, unknowingly, the first volume of Love Hina. Which is comparatively to that, obviously, extremely tame. But when you don't know what you're buying, and you're so excited to own your first manga, and then your mom finds it, it's just not the same. I didn't know there were butts in that manga.
Joe, you forgot to mention that Lucifer is a woman. No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
You said all the demons were women.
Yeah, I just went to like Google it, and all my tabs are just pictures of drugs.
And now you're gonna add read my balls for free.
Oh, I did it. It took me a while, but I remembered a show I dislike.
Oh, good.
Okay.
What show do you dislike?
7 Deadly Sins blows.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Word.
blows. Yeah, this sucks. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I know it's really hard for you to come up with anything you can find anything to dislike about.
I tried.
It's really hard being an industry plant.
I thought we got
Jello did-
upgraded.
Jello did a little wiki binge of that series while we were doing our opening project because obviously we were looking at all of the openings for the show. And I just remember being like, oh, that one girl is giant and she's kind of cute in some of the openings. I like her. And then Jello was like, and I was like, don't tell me what happens to her. I want this image of her in my brain to not be tainted.
Perfect.
I will say about my balls, if you are interested in it, I am looking it up again. The main character is a little more sort of Disgaea loli code. Not the main character, the succubus girl I mentioned. This is, like, today if I saw this, I would immediately go, bad vibes from this cover. So I want to say that to cover my bases. I did read it when I was 14. So...
Similarly, if anyone picks up Eerie Query, the art's a little yaoi ugly in the way that those old yaois were.
It's a yaoi. They're all ugly.
But it's
part of the
That's
genre.
not true. Especially now.
Now you can watch a pretty yaoi, but in the early 2000s they all kind of had a
2000?
look.
Yeah.
You guys remember Junjo Romantica?
Of
I
course
don't
I
want
remember
to.
Junjo Romantica.
I don't want to. That might have been the first, like, true, like, I sat down and, like, watched a show that, like, the purpose of it existing was yaoi. And I was like, I don't get it.
What's not to get?
I didn't like any of the ships. I liked the ships I was making up in my brain for other non-yaoi shows better.
Yeah.
To be fair, Junjo Romantica does have the problem of there's 3 main couples and only one of them is good.
Yeah.
That does suck. I want to see how valid I was for reading this, because I remember there being a sheep girl in it, and if her design sucks, I'm really sad. Well, I want to judge my own 15-year-old self. It's only 40
Together
chapters.
makes you stronger.
That's like nothing. That's easy.
That's easy
Going
mode.
to read it now?
I'm not gonna read it, but like I obviously this is not a popular thing. I cannot Google the character's name, so I gotta like skim
Thanks for
really
your
quick.
getting the shop. Your village. It was. Really? When
I don't want to hear Naviru talk to people. Shut up, Naviru.
Listen,
Lavinia, we can't sustain.
he won't do.
How do you know?
If he's not allowed in.
This is my frost fang. I love him.
my beloved village. I can't believe the Black Blight. That's seeing you, but no matter.
All right.
Flair, this
Okay,
wasn't
gang.
a stupid conversation. It was a useless conversation.
My. Hey!
Man, this has big 90s vibes.
Once again, I must make the game full screen because someone came in to call and I had to arrange everybody. And I guess this game just hates when I do that because every time I do it, I have to make the game full screen again. Yeah, Jello?
I don't know the context for these two panels, so I'm just gonna clip them for you out of context.
All right.
Because I don't want to put this on stream. Not safe for work dialogue. This is the equivalent of that, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 thing where it's like... The hostage taker wants to play a game. Is there a gamer?
Holy shit.
Yo, the police, they have an alarm that goes off in their HQ anytime somebody starts thinking naughty stuff.
I mean,
They have to kill that person.
just the bottom panel is fine.
That's funny as hell.
Okay, I'm glad you also think it's funny.
I can put the bottom panel on stream.
Please.
You know, I appreciate there's actually a good amount of male nudity in this. Maybe that's why I read it.
Bias.
Dude, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
It's exhausting, man.
Because if you're reading boy stuff back from when I was this age, it was like disgusting Dorito-faced men with giant creeping fingers.
Yeah.
And like they were scary. And if you read stuff where the women are sexualized, then the men are disgusting. And like, I don't know.
There's no winning.
There was no winning. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought that was something else.
If you want boy nude, you gotta watch stuff for girls.
That's true. Oh, this isn't where I'm supposed to go.
When does the sheep go up?
This game
Are we still
really...
playing Hades?
It does have...
I mean, it's open.
This game does have one problem, and that it's sometimes it's like, hey, we're just going to teleport you to the location. And it's always when I'm like, no, there was more stuff I wanted to get in this area. And then sometimes they're like, walk back. And I'm like, there's nothing in this cave anymore. Why are you making me walk back?
Oh, yeah. I forget. So this is also a comedy, obviously. And I forgot there's a recurring thing that, like... So obviously pre-cum exists, but that doesn't count. Like, he has to fully climax for Lucifer to be freed. But when he's ever in danger and like pre-cum happens, because he's getting assaulted a lot, Lucifer's like arm and head pop out of his dick, and she's like, yes, free me. And he's always like, this is the most unsexual thing that's ever happened to me, and he instantly loses it. And she's like, no, and gets pulled back in like Rita Repulsa at the end of a Power Rangers.
Ugh.
That image did so much psychic damage to my brain.
Honestly, it's probably, you're probably imagining something worse than what's actually there. I'm the one looking at it. Come on.
I do like this manga panel. Oretama, right? It's so dumb. I love it. You've got another My Balls fan in chat.
It is Oritama. Yeah, that is its name.
Oh, Bibs, I thought you were better than this.
Is Bibs the person with the frog icon? Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I
It's
think
just
so.
corn, Oz. It's okay.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. I'm like, I've seen. I mean, the shit that's in like Fire Force and Soul Eater is more off-putting than what I'm looking at right now. Honestly,
Word.
I don't know. They're like doing stuff with the concept. One of his coworkers is super into him. She's like, "We have to have sex," and he's like, "No, I can't." So he has to learn how to get good at like fingering to like satisfy her without becoming himself. And it's like, that's, you know, that's a little something. That's not nothing with the concept. I'm going through this so fast, and
Did you just imagine that there was a sheep girl?
no, I did look up her name. This is a vampire. Okay, the villain of the weeks are starting to show up. So the other romantic rival is also blonde. So I'm understanding now how I was getting through this.
Man, Vixen, aren't you excited for 18 plus stream at a later date? Imagine all the things you can talk about during that you can't do during normal stream. We've always treated this like an 18 plus stream. I just haven't actually kicked forcibly the babbies out. It's just a stream rule that they're not supposed to be here. Wonderful. Go find a monster. Yeah. That's the name of the game, baby. Yeah, once Lovey turns 18, we're locking this shit down. Let me hatch an eggum. Let's see what's in this.
Oh my god.
It's a great baggie.
Baggy. It's a great baggy.
Another creature with like normal attack and defense. He is blue. He is blue.
Blue.
He blue.
Maybe got a red boyfriend.
Jesus Christ.
Woo.
Blue.
This is also reminding me of that, is this the episode where he loses his house? Tumblr post.
Oh yeah. How do I look, darling? Terrible.
Terrible.
You're like, these guys are all fire. These guys are all normal. And then like every other guy is also fire or normal. I don't have a single electric or water guy or ice guy, even though I'm in the ice area. This is bullshit.
Here you go, buddy.
What the
Sounds
heck?
like you gotta be hunting some monsters.
I don't want to hunt them. It's so sad how they die.
Play the game, player.
Oh, you know who's also red and blue boyfriend coded? Zag and Than.
No.
Thanatos is
Yeah.
purple.
Than is gray and purple.
Are you also colorblind, Myth?
I'm like starting.
Hold on.
Maybe this is why you never caught mine. Are you just fucked up also?
Also, Thanatos' like signature color is green.
Yeah.
What?
Whenever he
Yeah,
whenever he shows up, the lighting is green.
Green.
yeah. All
Shit,
of
all
his
right,
magic
this is pretty
green.
purple.
Yeah, he's purple gray.
All right, this is fairly purple, but
I'd assume that was because all the fucking Chthonic guys are like, we're
No, it's just him.
Huh.
he gives blue energy.
Shut up.
Just make him blue.
people
No,
who
he
can't shut
doesn't.
up?
Meg
He
is
doesn't.
blue.
He
Meg-
doesn't.
Meg is
give
blue.
Meg
Yeah,
is
Meg's
blue.
Pink though.
She's blue
Meg's-
and pink.
Yeah, she's so lucky. Blue and pink.
I love
Holy
Meg.
shit. Holy shit. No.
I am one of Hell's great devils. Bafuo Metsuo. That's definitely, it's Bahamut, dude.
Baphomet, right?
Yeah,
Baphomet?
Baphomet.
Yeah.
My point stands.
I don't like the shark because it inflates.
Oh, there's a
Me win.
cowgirl. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a lactation kink chapter. I do remember this now. There's the sheep. Oh, that's
Something
boring.
for everybody.
I like how the targeting line is just like, I'm firing a laser.
I will be firing this laser at you.
What the fuck?
Oh shit, I forgot to use hot mist.
How
Just
dare
forget
you?
him.
Forget how the sauna works.
Shit.
I've always been jealous of people who get to go to saunas. That looks
Yeah.
great. I want to go in one of those.
I don't like saunas.
Saunas are gross. They feel disgusting to be in.
I don't like being sweaty, and I also don't like the air being so hot and stifling.
Same.
I just feel like I'm cold all the time. Maybe it would fix me.
No.
Corey, I get it. I shake your hand in chronically ill cold bodies.
Thank you. I'm constantly like putting myself in like the hot shower and bath. I feel like to
Yeah.
mimic what maybe I'm trying to do with a sauna.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm like a scalding hot shower person. Saunas are disgusting.
Is it only the idea of a communal sauna that is gross to you?
No, it's just the
No.
the air is so thick and oppressing and hot. It's disgusting to breathe. And also you're
Yes.
sweaty.
Yes.
I mean, like, I wouldn't want a communal one, but I feel like in like small doses, it'd be nice to like go in there, sit for like 5 minutes, and then leave.
I much prefer if you go to a Korean spa, they have hot rooms that are not like full steam saunas. They'll just have like hot rooms. And they
I
come in
really
they come in different like temperatures. You don't have to go in the
Oh, that's
hottest
kinda
one.
nice.
I like the idea of those hot and cold like nerve system shock things where it's like in a wintry climate you go in like a bathhouse or something and then you run outside and like go in the snow for a minute.
Oh yeah,
and you swap back
Korean
and forth.
Korean spas also they'll have like a cold plunge in the same room as all of the hot tubs. It's also really
Sounds
nice.
to me.
It's nice. I this isn't like quite like that, but there was one point where the place I was staying at, because I was a little uprooted in a housing situation, was like basically a tennis club that like we got to like stay in for just a little bit because like we had nowhere else to go. But like the actual like room we were staying in didn't have a working shower, so we'd have to go down to like the private like communal bathroom area where they had like singular showers to use. But it was also the dead middle of winter, so what would happen is I'd like go for my nightly shower, I'd have a super hot shower, and then I'd have to walk back outside to like through like feet of snow to get back to the little room I was staying at on the property. And it was kind of nice, actually. I kind of liked it. It was like an adventure and a weird cold thing.
When I went to school in Illinois, they had communal showers because the first year I was in like a regular person dorm. And man, oh man, so it gets really cold in Illinois winter. And someone, like the shower is in like a big communal hallway. And there were windows opposite them, and some fucking asshole left the window open overnight, so it froze open. But I need to shower or I feel disgusting all day. So I was like, I guess I'm showering. And I did. And it was the coldest I've ever been, to the degree that like my whole body was shaking and my teeth were chattering.
Oh,
my God.
Because the water didn't heat up. And I toweled off and ran back to my room, and I was like, I think if I did that for like 15 more minutes, I actually could have died.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit.
You know, I want to try at some point an onsen. Highly recommend. There was an onsen that I used to love in Odaiba. It's gone now. But it was outside. And so if you went into the hot water, you could then like climb up onto a rock or something and be out in the cool air, because we'd go in like March. And being in the cool air on a cold rock with hot steam rising all around you is the best fucking feeling.
Ooh.
So lovely.
It sounds lit.
It was lit. And I'm really sad that it's not there anymore.
Now, agree or disagree, gamers? You should shower before you get into bed.
I mean, like, if you can and you're not, like, dirty. then, like,
If
yeah.
your sheets are clean, yes.
If your sheets are clean,
can.
yes.
I don't like
Word.
going to bed with wet hair.
Yeah.
Well, no, you
Word.
can't do that. You got to dry your hair.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah,
cut your hair.
I let my hair air dry always, so going to bed after a shower isn't really an option for me because it takes hours for my hair to dry.
I think it's less like shower right
Yeah.
before bed for me, and more so shower like if I went out, right, of my house, or like
That's
otherwise
really
was
what
doing something
yeah.
dirty, I'd want to shower before I get in bed, like for the night, but that could happen like midday.
Bro, I would just put towel over my pillow or wrap my hair in towel and go straight to bed to conserve warm. And I sit there
Oh,
like a little
no.
steam bun.
No, that would definitely make you colder overnight, because you'd be moist, and that would suck out the
Juices.
heat, the juices.
The juices.
The juices.
No way. I get poached.
Amy,
and
you
then I end up
gotta-
dehydrated?
You gotta find the listing for the blanket you got us and give it to Oz. Though I do think our weapons grade blanket might just squish Oz like a Goomba, but like
At that time,
Alternatively,
Frostfang
the
and
blanket will not work.
someone
The
kind-
problem is not with the infrastructure.
Humans are
The problem
helping
is with
helping each other.
the
you know?
user.
I know, but it's a nice
to work for
blanket.
him. Now I know for Rathan.
You underestimate the power of this blanket.
It is
It was also kind of expensive though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink. BRB.
He
I would like a drink too, but I don't want to get up. I guess I can.
Did it? Yeah, I mean, a little bit because there's ice in it. A tad bit, but mostly it fixed my tummy kind of hurt. So I was like, I want ginger ale, but I want ginger ale a little fancy. So I put some fancy grenadine in it with ice.
Mhm.
Can I drink alcohol? Like, yeah, medically there's no reason I can't. I just think it's disgusting. That's like brushing your teeth before bed, then again before breakfast. I mean, you're supposed to do that.
You're supposed to brush your teeth like 2 to 3 times a day. So
You should brush your teeth before bed though.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's totally the right time.
that's a pretty class. Like I guess
Yeah.
if you're truly, I don't know, if you're truly only going to brush your teeth once a day, I don't know if morning or night are better.
If-
I feel like morning's better if
Night
you're
is
gonna go out
better.
and talk to people, but like
You don't
Night
want
is
to.
better because you don't want the bacteria basically thriving the entire time that you're sleeping, because your mouth is drier when you're asleep and the saliva is there to protect your teeth and stuff, so the bacteria can flourish more throughout the night. So
And also
Yep.
the fact, like, in the day, you're, like, eating and drinking and stuff, so there's at least, like, action in your mouth, like, you know.
Action in your mouth. Whoa.
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 Yeah.
Makes no sense to brush your teeth and then eat. Yes, it does.
I mean, you gotta eat. At some point, you're going to brush your teeth, and at some point after that, you are going to eat again.
That's like saying there's no sense in sanitizing a table and then using the table.
Did you guys just like, did some of you people just not listen to dentists or like health class at all, or your parents growing up and were like, that doesn't make sense, guess I'll die?
Listen, gamers, the most important thing is that you brush your teeth at some point. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Get it in.
And if you're not, then drink a fuck ton of water. Water is really good for your mouth.
Rare egg.
But if you eat breakfast without brushing your teeth, it tastes better, or brush your teeth, rinse your mouth out half decently afterwards with a couple gulps of water, and then wait a bit.
Yeah, water is good for getting rid of that toothpaste taste so that you don't ruin your breakfast.
If you're brushing your teeth and then immediately, like, mouth still sudsy drinking your orange juice, you've simply missed a step.
Yeah.
Give me a better egg than this. Thank you.
Oh fuck.
Oh, 100% normal weight.
I love when eggs are normal weight.
That reminds me, I have eggs that I can cook. Yay! I ate a whole pack of bacon this week.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. That's the first time I've like voluntarily eaten bacon in years. I was just like, man, fuck it. That's a food. That's something to eat. That's got a nutrient in it. That can trick my body into thinking I'm normal.
Look,
I'm trying to cook with rice more.
Yay! Do you do oven rice?
No, I'm working my way to doing rice.
Oh, I like that
using
thing.
rice.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Oh, he's got a
all-
big fluffy tail.
He's like a scaly skunk. I love him.
He's a live little guy.
I like him.
Is this a bit? Do you really sandwich your teeth brushing? No, it's not a bit. It's just common, like, that's common oral hygiene.
Have you never been to
It's
the
not a
dentist?
joke, it's not a bit.
Their dentists always be telling you to brush your teeth twice a day and floss.
Gamers, is brushing your teeth
Teeth a bit? Who made this up?
Is
You
brushing
don't
your
really
teeth
take a
gay?
Brush. You wouldn't really put a rod in your mouth and
Oh,
brush it, right?
That's Toby Kadachi?
That's Toby Kadachi.
Damn.
He played Spider-Man that one time.
You're right!
I was about to say, isn't that the guy who made Undertale?
Fellas, is it gay to brush your teeth?
That's what I was
Don't even
asking.
fucking joke. Don't even fucking joke. You know there's at least 5 guys you've met in your fucking life who think that.
You're putting like a long rod into your mouth and making a white froth. Gay.
The idea of referring to a toothbrush as a long rod.
When you brush your tongue and then you kind of gag on it, that's a little gay.
That's a little gay.
Actually,
It's a little. It's a little.
Is it gay or to spit or swallow your
toothpaste?
Don't swallow your fucking
Don't
teeth.
swallow
Don't swallow your toothpaste.
Jesus Christ.
I actually didn't know you were supposed to swallow your toothpaste for
That-
a little bit.
that's-
Myth recently had to kind of be like,
Ori!
No.
A genuine question. Did any of your stomach problems kind of subside a bit after you stopped doing that?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I don't really have a way to couch this thought. I feel like being friends with you two is like would be great practice for someone who like wants to be a new parent soon. Like the amount of things you're like, everyone knows that, and it's like, no, I guess they have to be taught. And I don't know, it feels like good practice.
Shit, that's crazy.
Sometimes you're learning things.
Human experience is not equal.
We almost got him. He's doing technical attacks now, so... I'm fucking him up. Get out here, Ratha.
Hey Amy, we got a good batch of cheese sticks this time. They taste very fresh.
Nice.
Hiya, Vixen. What game is Jello currently disappointed in you for playing this time?
Hey, time that person out for trying to sow Discord.
No, I think everyone pretty much agrees this is a good game.
I think it's interesting Vixen's trying to play the pacifist run functionally, but I mean, whatever they've got to do to get their kicks, I'm happy to see them playing a good, real video game.
I literally learned today that driver's license and identification card ain't the same thing. Are you gonna judge me? No, I'm gonna judge the people older than you and your superiors for not having taught you that.
In the US, they functionally are the same thing.
Yeah. No one's carrying around ID that's not their fucking driver's license unless they can't have a driver's license for some reason.
Happy me. I don't have my driver's license. I got my normal ID.
Me too! Fuck,
I can't fucking drive!
I can't drive.
Me
either.
too!
Yeah!
I honestly don't think I could live without a car, which like I feel really bad about since I'm very environmentally, but man, it sucks not having a car.
The US is not made for you to not have a car.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm frankly very privileged that Myth has a license, and like anytime I've needed to go anywhere, they have obviously chaperoned me in the car.
I will defend Ori, by the way.
What?
You didn't.
For what?
You weren't just swallowing toothpaste.
I mean,
You-
I was,
you-
but you can try and spit
Well,
it.
like
It's cool.
you would spit it out, and you just thought it was okay if you also swallowed it.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes it'd be like too much.
an
so I'd
option.
spit them out, but like I'd swallow like more than half of it and be like, that was a tasty treat that comes with brushing my teeth.
I love you.
I'm pretty jazzed that where I live, I can actually walk to a decent number of things. That's new for me, because Texas was not like that.
No, Texas is very spread out.
Where I live is only walkable for like 5 to 6 months of the year. Maybe not even.
Yeah.
Al, you gotta get a driver's license. Please.
We're doing speed attacks now. Oh, you're gonna do a technical? Okay, fine. Do a technical with me.
Going back a bit, but yeah, it was very disheartening. Because like when we were doing the opening project, which again you can check out on Patreon right now, the Flair worked on it. Flair did a good job. We wanted a little context for shows we hadn't seen, And like sometimes it'd be like, Vixen, watch 70 Detective Conan openings with me. So you can tell me if there's lore, and you're like, nothing happens in Detective Conan.
It's true. The status quo in Detective Conan always be status quoing.
How many Valentine's Day? How many?
Many.
But the reason that I was reading up on 7 Deadly Sins, and truly every single character was just like had some weird age shit that was uncool, or incest shit that was uncool.
Yeah.
Like every character, and it was like, okay, I see.
I see.
The author's saying it with their whole chest, except they have asthma.
Good, I hope it kills them.
Yeah. I hope they walk past somebody smoking weed and die.
I gotta say, I'm not used to how many people smoke in Toronto.
Oh yeah, dude.
Canadians, they love to smoke.
It's icky. It'll squeak ya.
It's stinky.
That's just Toronto, though.
Getting this stink on.
I think, like, Newfoundland is bad for it, too, especially because we have, like, some of the worst health in basically all of Canada because of everything wrong. But Toronto is, like, you know, big city, so...
Toronto's also
You say
very
Toronto has a smoking problem?
There's a lot of smoking.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I walked down like the main street that I almost said out
You
loud
have to
near our
remember,
house.
you're comparing it to here.
Yeah.
I walk through like 6 or 7 smoker clouds like every time I go to like grab anything. I've never lived anywhere like that.
We literally live close to a women's shelter. They smoking.
Together makes you stronger.
Women be smoking when they be trouble.
Yeah. Also, it only takes one cigarette to stink up the place.
Whenever I smell cigarette smoke, I think of a diner that we used to frequent up in the mountains. It's kind of nostalgic.
I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm
All
waking
right.
up at 6 a.m., so I'm tired. Good night.
Good
gamers.
night.
Have a lovely rest of your stream.
Good night, gamers.
Bye.
Can you use the mouse? Thank you.
Oh, hello, bee. Leave me alone. Shoe fly, don't bother me. I liked that thing. When can I get one of those? I want one of those. As opposed to this ugly fucking thing that keeps being around.
Please don't talk to me that way. I've gotten a big kick lately out of like playing a little ooh-woo victim in friend calls, and I think it's funny to me because I have earned that the least of anyone who's ever existed.
Yeah.
You encroaching on my territory? Hello?
Ayo?
Do your... Okay, there we go. It's like I...
Whoa, you got a little shadow guy?
Yeah, and I can just sneak by people.
Can you show me the shadow guy?
And just sneak it to
It's hard to see him.
I'm trying to undo his shadow. There it is.
Oh.
Sneak
Jello.
it to me.
When can we watch more Poker Face?
Oh, I don't know. I'm catching up on a lot of stuff this week since I'm done with a work gauntlet, but poke me about it in like another week. Did I edit that last video in After Effects, or did I move to DaVinci? No, I edited most of it in Vegas, but the spicy effects, like most of the title cards and the outro, those are After Effects.
Fucking idiot.
This guy, yeah.
What is it with Monster Hunter critters? And all of them got that forward lean. You know what I mean?
Front heavy, dinosaur shape.
Yeah, they're not even necessarily front heavy. They just they are diagonally up. You know, with like their tail is up and their head is down.
Because it looks cool.
But it's all of them.
Because it looks cool.
It doesn't look cool when it's all of them. It's not even just ready to pounce. It's like their body is just like that. I know Rathalos is like that too.
It's because they reuse the same skeleton rig for a lot of monsters.
So in the other games you can bonk their heads. Yeah, that does make sense.
I guess it's fair enough, but like also, I don't know, Monster Hunter's been around for a while.
Get over it.
Make another skeleton.
I mean, clearly there's more than one. It's just that these two guys that are on the field right now are both using, like, the cat-like skeleton.
It's not the cat like, it's the Rathalos like.
I can't wait until Monster Hunter adds a new body type. They've only got tall, medium, and baby. It's like Genshin Impact over
That's what
here.
I'm saying. And look, this bat is the same thing.
Yeah, because he's a fuzzy cat type.
I don't know, I just think it shouldn't be all of them. I think there should be more monster variety. At least in their stances.
I mean, I can pull out a different guy.
No, it's not you, Vixen.
I'm just saying that there's other stuff. There's, like, this guy.
That's still diagonal down!
He's ready to fight.
Did you do that as a bit?
No,
That's like the same thing.
I legitimately didn't remember if he stood the same way.
There we go.
He's doing technical attacks, so let me pull out a power type, which is going to be Rathalos.
Yeah, I'm seeing a wolf and a bear be quadrupedal walkers. Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Me-ass response.
Yeah, that was so jello. Oh, it really is hammer. Okay. I thought that was too easy. But I guess I'm Boo Boo the fool.
I'm crunching.
Sorry, I'm drinking a Capri Sun.
I can tell.
Oh, God. He almost got me. I mean, this guy we're facing has like a T-Rex stance. Oh, he's a sleepy guy. Kill him. Sleepy little guy.
I don't like that guy's face. I don't like the shape of it, the like scale shelf shape of it, like that kind of like gets my brain unhappy because it looks like reoccurring shapes. I don't.
Oz, I just pictured you saying all that, with the propeller cap beanie and like a the
Or a
big
fucking
swirly,
lollipop and
yeah, the big
suspend-
swirly
Can I say
lollipop
nothing
while you're.
intelligent? Can I say nothing?
No, hang on. That like next to someone, like, you know, that had the energy of like. I was picturing it as a little kid, like way too articulately on the nose, pointing out like, I don't like that thing. Something about that person is ugly. Like shit that you learn not to say out loud.
How about this one?
I need to look at him more.
His head's like not
I mean-
down. He's kind of perpendicular.
I can.
No, it's all the same skeleton.
It's disguised by the fact that he's chunkier. It's still kind of the same thing.
It's still an SUV type, and we're asking for we're asking for smart car types.
Also, chat, I understand the concept of reusing assets and stuff. I understand that this is, what is this, a remake of a 3DS game or something?
It's a
Like,
sequel.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just saying it takes away from the overall design of the monsters, in my opinion.
There's also this one. That's like a
Okay,
raptor.
Well, that's a different guy, because at least it's like a raptor dinosaur. Also, that tail sticks all the way out.
Doink, doink, doink.
Yeah.
There is no relaxed position for that tail.
But this, I like this one.
It retracts into the body.
I think maybe also this might be a consequence of the fact that I like the ones that are doing this. So my entire party is these ones. Because I think they're cute.
I don't know, I just see this bat thing and I'm like, yep. It looks like the Rathalos Mount in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, exactly.
Except he's fuzzy.
I'm honestly not a fan of the bat face, but I do like the fuzziness, and the tail is interesting.
Bring me back. I do like this wintry little town. It's so cute.
I love that little noise you make. It's a very you do it before the our big auditions are tomorrow, so it like it's part of the vocal stem in my head.
Our big auditions are tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bleh.
Somebody talk to me.
I'm so small.
Flair, are you pointing out the obvious, or are you making a joke, or like, what is the point?
Yeah, Oz was not cognizant of his accent when we recorded that scene, but I was like, oh, it's cute. I'm gonna leave it as tomorrow. And then we all pointed it out when it came out. I did rumble with the Angerath. Yay!
Yay!
Did I get any eggs in that run? I don't think I did.
Easter's coming
I
up.
thought
you
Oz
fucking
was
better
from
have.
Greenland. Pretty, I mean, geographically pretty close.
The closest you can get from North America.
Oh, I did get one. What manner of monster is this? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, he's just a little baby.
Ah, I don't like looking at him.
He looks like he's got a jaw on the top of his head.
Yeah, I don't like it. It reminds me of horse teeth.
I like him.
He's a big headbutt guy.
I'll be the judge of this, probably because I feel like I might agree with Oz if it's horse-coded.
It's not. It's not. It's the shape of like the stacked shelving and scaling of the way his head is shaped reminds me of
Ground dive.
certain things that trigger my trichomania.
Show me the guy.
Hold on.
Or trichophobia, sorry.
Oh, this is an interesting way to do shorthand visuals for the party. That's a cat.
That is a cat. Can I show you my monsters from here? Sure.
Oh, Monsterpedia.
Monsterpedia.
Ooh.
Where is he? Where is he? He's here.
Oh, that looks like a Left 4 Dead, or not Left 4 Dead, Last of Us mushroom zombie.
Yeah.
I like him.
It certainly is a monster.
It's a monster. I like this guy a lot, though. I gotta find this guy.
Let's give it up for a different fucking skeleton. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I like him.
Jared and Amy fusion comment.
Mm-hmm. That was cute. I like that.
Ugh. Disgusting creature.
Disgusting.
Disgusting little creatures.
Oh, you can't hatch this one? Oh.
Feel my hate and suffer as I have suffered.
What the fuck are you doing?
Quoting Princess Mononoke.
Kelby.
I like how that guy's just a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's that guy from Pokemon.
That is that guy
A lot
from
of-
Pokemon.
A lot of these are just dinosaurs.
Yeah. I was thinking the next sometime birthday or something, I should do a sequel birthday present for Vixen, where I make a bunch of more monster cards.
That was a fun birthday. This one kind of looks like a little slut.
Okay.
You can call her cunty in a nicer way, you know.
She kind of looks like a little slut.
It's okay.
You know what, Vixen? I'm not looking, but I'll back you on this one.
Thank you.
Thank you, someone whose opinion doesn't matter given the context.
Wow. Excuse me. That's my best friend.
See what I'm saying about Oz?
but my opinion's important.
I didn't say it was important. See what I say about Oz being mean to me on stream?
Yeah.
I'm never mean to Oz on stream.
Never ever.
Never ever, not once.
I'm not, usually, because I know that Oz will bite me.
Oh man, I finished a lot of these. Many levels for mud.
I think I'm gonna head to bed, gang.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
I will also go to bed after this run.
Okay.
I better fucking fall asleep tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, I can already turn this one in. Okay. That's all of them.
Literally wasn't me leaving, chat. That was Amy.
Hey there! The windmill's someone.
I don't want to listen to you, Navaroo. Shut up.
Don't you?
Chief says you.
Ah, yes.
What?
There's something in there that attacks people. Not a sound to warn you, and you're knocked out. It's true, I tell you. I'm not setting foot in that cave until
It's true, I tell you.
that it's safe.
I know, obviously, I know both of you pretty well, so I would be better at recognizing your voices than the average Joe, but, like, I really don't think you and Amy sound very similar at all.
Good luck.
The windmills
Aren't they?
We are...
Ask anyone.
Our actual voice prints don't sound similar at all. The pitch that we usually hang out in is similar. The thing people get caught up on is that we have the same speech pattern. And that's what messes people up. But yes, for the most part, because of that, we don't actually sound similar.
I'm gonna take a wild guess, gamers, and say that I can't put this VOD on YouTube.
I mean, you certainly could.
You could try.
I could, but it'd probably get demonetized.
Arrest you.
No, it wouldn't.
It might. My VODs get...
You said
A lot of my VODs get demonetized.
Really?
Yes. It's actually a bit of a problem.
Uh-oh. I wonder what the core themes are that do that.
I wonder.
Usually swearing in the first minute. Other than that, they kind of don't care.
They do when it comes to my channel.
Maybe because you're a booby lady. I think that's...
Maybe.
Even when you're a dog or whatever.
A dog?
Fine until Jello started
Yeah, you're
talking
in
about
dog mode
balls.
right now.
I didn't even bring up porn. I didn't even start that conversation.
That guy said you're the one who
To tell the truth,
So
that's right.
but he
Getting him when I returned at the time.
Okay. Listen.
The kid, they get demonetized because you guys talk about penis and cum.
Yeah, I
The
think
kids
it's literally
love-
the fact that we talk about any level of, like, reproductive anatomy with just any level of, like, tactfulness. YouTube
sorry,
immediately hears that and goes,
Okay.
"Ugh," and then the joke's of, I'm gonna kill you. If you say the K word, YouTube wants to K word you.
God, it's stupid.
I know
If I watch a YouTube video that's like,
1984, baby!
oh, it's true crime, and this guy got unalived by his wife. I'm like, shut up.
Oh God, you couldn't pay me.
A long time.
How much?
How much couldn't you pay me? A lot.
Are you sure?
I'm like, if you're reporting on a real thing that happened, you better not say unalived.
If you're reporting on a real thing that happened, how fucking dare you? Like, how fucking dare you de-escalate the seriousness of this awful thing done to this person?
But them's the YouTube rules, Yug. Yeah, the YouTube rules are also ad blockers are illegal, but that doesn't stop me from having uBlock Origin on.
That's true.
It's like, oh, we're Google. We need more money. Fuck off.
Oh, our $10 billion isn't gonna feed our 2 children over the winter.
Oh, it's a blue version of the Toothy Man.
Oh, where's the red one?
Oh, it's jade. It's more of like a green, I guess. It's both.
God, that was an... Sometimes I feel crazy when I am in this server. The Wolfwood is blue. Oh my god. Losing it. I remember in one of Sunny Straight's acting classes I took, they were like, we're gonna do theater. Everyone think of like something you're afraid of and we're all gonna confront it. And we'll like act out a little skit you have to make up together. And
Fire weirdly no.
you know, weirdly I'm not. No, but they were like, what's the way to phrase this? You know, most people were doing like fears that make sense and stuff like on the more real world end, just like, hey, I'm really close to my mom, so my fear is just that my mom will probably die before me. It's like, that's a very real fear. Other people were like, I'm afraid of the ocean or heights, and it's like, that's fair. And you know, they were like, what are you afraid of, Brendan? I was like, I don't think I have anything that would fit within the context of this project. And they were like, oh, come on, I'm sure there's something you're afraid of. I'm like, well, okay. The thing I'm most afraid of is the concept of like mass media and misinformation campaigns tricking the greater public into doing things against the greater good. How do you turn that into a funny little skit, Sonny boy?
Not so funny, is it?
It covered itself in snow. Aww. Aren't you scared of dogs?
Yeah.
Couldn't you have just said dogs?
I proposed dogs in the ocean, and they were like, those are too basic. And I was like, well, I don't know.
What about the other guy who picked the ocean?
I don't know. That was also the class with the guy who, this guy's existence really tickles
had a
Keen.
cardboard box of a life.
Yeah. Where it was just like, what's something that like frustrated you? Let's like use that. And everyone else was like, well, this happened to me today. Like I got cut off in traffic or something. Or just like, I was like upset because someone said something mean to me this one time, and I've kind of kept with it. Like it's stuck with me. And then we got to this one guy, and he was just like, I don't know. I can't think of a time I've been upset. And they were like, oh, come on. You know, because people are shy. So Sonny's like, okay, come on. Like, what? Yeah, were you ever bullied? No, never bullied. Do you have anything with like a parents or family member? I've got a great relationship with all my family. Okay. Anything? And just like kept going, and like the entire class was just like this, like suggesting something. It was just like, I truly have never had anything bad happen to me ever.
You have encountered the world's truest sociopath right there. That guy actually, he was the best actor in the whole fucking group. You guys all need to go home.
Oh no, he was a terrible actor.
That's what he wanted you to think.
To
He
what
was a plant.
end?
He was a plant. Sonny put him there. He was a group training exercise to see if you could all work together to break him.
You know, we had a plant once at a school assembly. We once had a dude come to the school to talk to us about going to, like, not going to dangerous neighborhoods. He was like, you guys need to be careful, like, where you go, because you could get into some real trouble. And this girl in the back raises her hand and goes, but what if I'm comfortable in the hood? And we all turned around to look at her. And then we all looked at each other and we were like, she doesn't go to our school. Who the fuck is that?
That was so funny. Knowing, like, your school's clientele.
They were all white kids.
Yeah, you also live in, like, the fucking...
white kids.
You also live in, like, the Great Gatsby West Egg motherfucker neighborhood. The idea of someone being like, what if I'm comfortable in the hood is really funny.
It's so fucking cartoon.
It, like, we quoted it the rest of the year. We were just like,
that becomes a meme.
did you do your math homework?
What if I'm comfortable?
But what if I'm comfortable in the hood? What if I'm comfortable in the hood? Then do I have to do my math homework? No.
No, 'cause I'm too busy being comfortable in the
I'm
hood.
too busy being comfortable in the hood. Yeah, it was a very, very white school, and this girl was not white, so we immediately knew that she didn't go there because we knew all of the kids of color that were in our school. And so we were just like, nope, she is not. She doesn't go here. Who is that?
Do you think the speaker was like, I have a clause in my contract. If your school is 95% white or greater, we need to bring in my friend Emily.
I made a deal with her in high school, and you know, I'm contractually obliged at this point.
You're getting stronger.
When I was in high school, I wouldn't say we had a rampant drug problem, but there was enough of, like, a weed problem back when it still wasn't, like, legal and all of that. The kids would get in trouble for it every now and then, especially, like, the skeets and the stoners, right? And I guess at one point it had gotten, like, so problematic or, like, confounded that they had to... They set up a fucking sting out back between the school. Because it was, like, our school and then another one that was nearby, so we shared bus lots, and they literally had, like, these two grown-ass men cops pretending to be students walking around all day and, like, sitting in classes. And at some point early in the morning, they had taken an old microwave and, like, planted it in the middle of the bus lot off to the side, and, like, hid something in there, and they camped out, like, the whole day waiting for somebody to go and get the drop.
God,
And everyone
so
was just
funny.
there like, we're not falling for that shit, what?
Also, are, like, skeets and skids, is that, like, an exclusively Canadian term?
Let's see what
'Cause
skids is.
I think it's pretty much the same thing. It's
I
kids.
guess that could be
It's kids.
considered. I think it could be parallel. Oh, it's a Letterkenny thing. I see. I think the Newfie version with skeet is a bit more specific. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like a skid, you could be a skid, but also be from, like, any, not demographic, fucking word. Like, you could be upper class or lower class, but if you're a skeet, 9 times out of 10, you are lower class.
Gotcha.
It's the equivalent of being called a chav, basically.
Get him.
Okay. I go to sleep.
Good night.
Good night.
This is Nargacuga. No, that's not Rathalos.
No Bob coffee?
How have you been, Oz? It's been a minute.
Bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been around. I've been too busy trying to work and trying to do things, and life has been like.
Oh, that sucks.
I've been like dodging things bullet time.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
I will say I got a lot of drawing done yesterday. I got like a fuck ton of work done yesterday on stream. It felt good.
That's
felt
good.
like a human being.
That's good.
How you been?
I've been alright. I, was streaming a lot because I had no work and now I have work again. So now I'm trying to balance work and stream. You know? It is hard.
You're doing well. Believe in yourself.
It's great when I have a lot of free time. And then I'm like, oh man, I'm really getting into the groove of streaming all the time. And then my job is like, remember me? I used to exist. And I'm like, yeah, where have you been this whole time? And they were like, secret. Where are we going? What's... Oh, down here maybe?
I know about the Fata Morgana live action, don't you worry. I've been there. I've been sitting here. I've been screaming about it. I learned about it on stream. You were probably there. I don't remember.
Yeah, and everyone earlier who was like, did you see everything from Digimon Con? Yes, I did.
Yeah. Asking blank person if they hear about the thing their hyperfixation is about.
Don't worry about it.
Did. Except for me, in the one scenario where it was announced earlier that day.
I saw it.
Yes, if you didn't know, I have a new emote. I've been working on emotes for my channel.
I see it.
He got the little tree.
I also have some new emotes.
You do?
I
You have so
do.
many, though. You have 10 billion.
I got new ones. Thoughts on Gemmon? Looks cute.
What is this with the orb? Oh, it's the power. It's the fucking squirrel bomb.
Yeah. Lend me your power.
Bro, what is this one? What is that? What is that?
Pain smile.
Are you a deer here? What are you?
Are
you a cat?
Yeah, it's a cat. Yeah, I made Ku a follower emote so that people could have access to it the same way they have the Moxie one. Just makes sense. I don't know. Ku doesn't really like other cats. He's a little scaredy baby.
Either, I don't think. They can hang out in our mind space. Okay.
Yeah, look, just use all their emotes together. They're hanging out.
Yeah. That.
Damn it, now I have to fucking Living in the City song stuck in my head.
I don't know if I've ever used this guy's kinship skill. Oh, okay. I don't like that you have to hit the back of his head like that.
Bong.
Believe in yourself.
Spurs.
Okay, where?
Probably
Over there?
once Vixen wraps up stream, I'll probably go hop in the shower and then start my own stream. I don't.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just complete this. I'll slay the Kezu. Oh, hey, another one of these guys. Can they go into dens in here? There's no dens in here.
I only went to Denny's once. It wasn't very good at all. The only Denny's I've ever been to, and it was a very not good experience. We were waiting like 45 minutes for our food. Our food was kinda icky. And that whole day was a mess.
Yes, they
We
can.
had fun, because we was all together, but...
If they can, maybe I will actually fight that thing, cause I want the guy that covers himself in snow.
Oh no.
Dip. Hello? Get him from the back. If you paintball them close to death, they have a higher retreat chance. Ooh, okay. I'll try it.
Are you grumbling, sir? No grumbling. No grumbling at all. I'm making an emote that's like the complete opposite of my Saunas one.
Oh.
It's not her, but it makes a funny contrast. Oh, and you would also enjoy this. I am adding hop with bite.
You're adding what?
Hop it with bite.
Oh, Hoppip.
Yeah, hop with bite.
I was like, hop? Like from Pokemon?
Wrong hop. Why the fuck did they name that kid Hop? What a stupid name. Do better. Let's see. Yeah? I swear, I'm not EP, I swear.
I don't know. You sound like you're fucking eepy.
I woke up at... I think like 8 p.m. I went to bed at like 10 a.m. Woke up at 8 p.m. Went to get food, came home, and I've been here ever since. My sleep schedule is full. I'm just yawning because I haven't drank.
Well, it's fucking contagious.
It's true, yawns are contagious. Do you know the reason why?
Because you're taking all my air.
No! It's actually very funny. From what I know, unless I've been lied to, the psychology behind yawns is that you'll never yawn in front... If somebody you like yawns in front of you, or somebody who you've approved of, chances are you're probably gonna yawn as well. Because it's like the kinship of both having like the same energy level and feeling safe enough to be sleepy around each other. So if you know a bitch that you hate and they yawn in front of you, chances are you're not gonna yawn. Because you don't want to let your guard down around somebody you don't like.
I don't know if I've ever noticed that.
Yeah, it's one of those things you don't think about unless you know it, and then once you see it, you're like, oh fuck, you're right.
That's not close to death yet. I think we could go one more round.
It sounds like you're living in sort of the wrong time zone. Mostly true, because I'm now like, aside from Savvy and stuff, I'm pretty much the farthest ahead in time zone of like the friend group. But the answer is that my body is fucked up. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Okay, we're getting close. So now if I paintball it, let's see if we can get, because I want one of these.
Oh, you know what? That's something I've been doing lately while I've been trying to keep my brain on straight. Because it really helps me remind myself that I'm human and I'm human and alive. I've been painting lately. It's been very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Testing out my different types of paint and just seeing what I can and can't do.
Wow, that was some awesome sound.
I'm gonna get him.
This guy's not so bad. He kind of looks like a backwards romaine lettuce. I'm not as bad with this guy. Because it looks more like plant organic rather than flesh or rock. I think that's what keeps me out.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, yeah, it's retreating. Okay, cool. Sweet.
Oh, that went down wrong. Oh,
Don't die.
I'm trying.
Where'd he go? Right here. Right here. He's having a sleep.
Well, but now you can't just say that.
I got an egg.
Egg.
Taking it with me.
That's your son now.
That's my son now. Frozen Brute. Let's go, baby.
Egg. Egg.
All right, I'll try this.
Here you are, sir. This man is near impossible.
Whoa! Ew!
Huh? Oh, Jesus!
Ew!
Hello?
I don't like that.
I kind of love it. Oh God, yeah, that's uncomfy.
Ew!
Mr. Uncircumcised.
Ugh!
Hey, King. I like him actually.
I don't.
No, he's fucked up in the same way that, like, albino axolotls are, where, like... Oh, God, yeah, he's... What? Ugh!
I don't like how he's sniffing around.
Let me Google red Kezu. It's gonna be bad. Is it just a lamprey? Certain renders of this guy make him just kind of look like a Twizzler. This is just cartoony enough for me to not be skeeved out by it, and like some of the color combinations remind me of like the Bokoblins in Breath of the Wild, so I'm not as weirded out. I think the white one's weirder. That's more like Flash. Why is he veiny? Oh, you want him to not have blood?
I don't like him.
Why are you sniffing? You ain't got no nose. Listen, you try flossing your teeth with those funny ass hands, okay? Do you see how many teeth he has? Of course his gums look bright red.
Ugh. It's trying to give down to everyone. What do you mean by that?
What does this mean? OP?
OP, what does this mean? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Lord! He's mad that you're calling him ugly and shit. He's got feelings too.
Well, he shouldn't be ugly. Maybe if he considered that, we wouldn't have a problem.
Do you think that he doesn't know he's ugly because he has no eyes?
He probably don't know anything.
Yeah, he's only ever grown up around other Kezu who look the same, so...
I don't like it.
That's okay. Uh-oh. What? No, I didn't want to put sparkles here. Why did it go to my sparkle brush?
Next time, I'll do the saving.
Oh, he's one sparkles. No!
I believe there's flavor text for Kezu Hunt in the mainline games that's like, Kezu is so uggy, please kill it.
Aww.
Lamau.
What a wretched existence. Be nice. When it's so easy to be mean, why can't we just try to be nice?
Yeah, who in the main games is asking you to hunt down Kezu? And for what purpose?
It's surprisingly delicious.
Ugh.
Imagine all the meat on that net.
Ugh.
There's not like eye organs or like nose organs or ear organs to get in the way, so like it's just extra meat.
Ugh. I don't know what he's going to do.
Kale steak? I'd eat that. I don't like regular steak, but I'd eat that.
Nice. Good job, Ratha. Kill this thing. and being ugly.
He doesn't control it, dude. Never make fun of somebody for something they can't control.
Fighting this creature while having fighting this creature while having this manga panel on screen is actually really funny. Maybe I do have to put this VOD on YouTube just so that I can take an image of this creature and put it into this manga panel.
Oh my god.
We're very close to killing it. I believe.
Fear bomb.
Ugh, and now it's drooling. Get off my screen. Can you just die?
Me and grandma about the inheritance.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're both doing power attacks. Let's do... Alright, Mud. It's your turn. There we go. Ugh, and its neck gets shorter when it dies? Do you see this, chat?
Dev team, what are you doing?
Do you see this?
For? Dev team.
Gross.
Smack you.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Buddy, you've gotten stronger. Keep it up, and you'll be a...
Who said that? He tried his hardest to become a... If anyone...
How?
You've... Wait! He never earned the... Though.
No.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I don't want to hear you guys talk. Sorry.
Okay.
They sound like... You're right?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah. I shake your hand.
How do I get out of here? Fun fact, Keizu reproduced by paralyzing a creature and then injecting it with its whelps, which devour it from the inside out. Ew.
Yeah, there must have been like a board meeting where they're like, how do we make this thing as uncomfortable as
Yeah,
possible?
just came
Like, the most
most disgusting monster.
rancid thing that feels like a crime against nature. But hey man, it's a living.
And then they did it.
Hi, Moxie.
Hi, Moxie. You want to say hi?
Oh, rambling. My goodness, madame.
You got a little motor over there?
Yeah.
Run out. Your power ever goes out, you got a spare Jenny right there.
She's ready for bed. When she comes onto my desk and lays down, that's her being like, okay, I'm sick of waiting.
Al will come up and sit next to, he'll like stand next to my desk and look up at me politely and go,
That's the bedtime request. I just gotta do one more thing in the game, baby, okay? I want to hatch my new little guy.
what was the fire alarm situation during Danganronpa?
Oh, someone pulled the fire alarm.
Cool.
And so after Danganronpa ended, I ended up having to like just go out and walk around aimlessly for a while until it turned off. So I played Pokemon Go for like 2 hours.
Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. Like, especially if it was a nice day out.
Yeah, it was fine. But I felt bad leaving the cats behind to listen to the fire alarm.
Oh. Yeah, it's no good.
But luckily it was not a fire. So that's good. Surprise, your egg is a kazoo. I'd be so mad.
A fucking like poker situation where if you have an egg, if you've caught a kazoo, whatever egg you recently have becomes one. It's like a kookaburra. Or not a kookaburra, what are they? A kookaburra.
Yeah.
I got my funny birds mixed up.
Yay, Jade Barrett is a snow boy. Permafrost is an adorable name. Permafrost. Oh, I love it. Finally, we're getting a snowy party together. Yay! Our party's slowly coming together. Look at him. Sweet boy.
I like that Kulu Yaku looks like a little fruit salad.
So what are we gonna name our future baby Kezu? No Kezus. No Kezus allowed.
Name it abort.
Gross.
Icky.
Disgusting. All right, gamers. My cat is demanding that I go and get some sleep, so I'm gonna do it.
Good night.
Okay, I can time you out right before stream ends.
Wow. Okay.
It's time for Sleepy Time Junction, baby. But hey, thank you all for being here, as always. Remember, we are going to do ZZZ every Saturday. Saturday is Catterday. So that includes this Saturday. This Saturday is Catterday. So come on by if you want.